Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the live studio recording of The Wall of Arcadion.
Ain't no going back.
Ain't no going back. Why can't we go back?
Because Electrope has many uses.
Hi, everybody. Let me get situated here. Hello. Hi, everybody.
So many uses.
Oh,
We're only using it for wrestling.
Oh, shit. Where's my book? There it is.
I wasn't the first one to cuss! It was Kyle this time. Are we full for... Wow, yeah, I don't... If I can see it, I'm in frame.
Yeah, you know, we gotta be able to...
You beautiful bastard.
We gotta be able to point at shit.
I hate green screens. It turns out all I needed was someone else to do them for me.
Someone else to set them up.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude. It's my pleasure to usher in GG Studio 2026 here live, everybody. Hello. As we get going,
yeah,
we get chat open.
Welcome, everybody. Hi, what's up? Kyle got new chairs. These are real. These are not like a graphic or anything. Like, look, they're deforming as I poke them. I feel like we're gonna do mail time on Blue's Clues.
Wasn't that chair blue?
It was.
Okay.
But,
you know, for the clues.
Was it blue? I think it was red. Blue's Clues chair. Yeah, it was red. They sold a blue one to kids with Blue's face on it, but they were like sitting on blue, which I feel like is disrespectful. But yeah. That was my little brother's freaking child's show of choice.
It was pretty decent. I liked the blue.
I remember making a lot of fun of it because I was the right age to just be mad about any child programming that my brother was hogging the television watching, but
I was certainly too old for it.
But in the grand scheme of things, that show was pretty freaking good, especially compared to the competition, because he was also really into Little Bear, and I wanted to set that show on fire.
I don't remember Little Bear. I remember Bear in the Big Blue House. That was pretty cool.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Read Between the Lions was one I really enjoyed.
That's making sound.
Oh, yep. That makes sense. All right.
After this, the Wall of Ships. There's not that many boats in Final Fantasy XIV.
I mean, really?
They kind of reuse the same model over and over.
Just Brute Bomber and, Wolfman.
Oh, and Arcadion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, isn't Wolfman and Eutrope a thing?
I think so, but that never got brought up, and they never even stood in proxy to each other.
The more I think about it, I still really love Arcadion, but the more I think about the ending, I'm like, I
feel like they
didn't touch on anything I was personally interested in.
Honeybee and Vamp Fatale. Yeah, sure.
More of that would have been cool.
They hate each other in a good way.
It hit me this morning as I was making my coffee, thinking about ranking Arcadion, and I was just like, it was. I wanted more from Eutrope. They just kind of that's it. Party it's over.
She was in a thing,
Yeah, I know.
There
wasn't much of her at the end. I'm glad that they made it so you could go around and talk to everybody. That was a nice touch. But yeah. I don't know. It's to me, she was borderline the main character of the whole thing, and then she just got Princess Zelda'd in the final hours. Depending on which Zelda you're playing, but I'm thinking of Ocarina of Time.
The majority of them, because she was a dragon in the most recent one, not the most recent one where she was making tables.
Wait, who's a dragon?
Zelda.
Oh, you're talking about Zelda.
In the Tears of the Kingdom, she's a dragon, which is essentially a crystal. She is dismissed and has a battle, but it's a background scene element. And I'm trying to think of one where she's around to the end. Wait, no, that happened later. Sheik was around. And then she got in a crystal, right? But that was after Sheik did his...
You're talking about Ocarina?
Yeah.
Yeah. When we go to the desert, we interact with Sheik a lot.
But when does Zelda end up in the crystal? Because she definitely ends up in a crystal.
When you go back to the Temple of Time, because I think it's when you've collected all of the Gemblies out of the temples, and you have now been also revealed about the Triforce and how all three of you have a different piece. And right after she's done explaining all of that to you, Ganondorf shows up, puts her in the prism.
Okay, and he puts her in the crystal.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
And she doesn't shoot the arrow of light in that one. She just cheers for you.
She just cheers for you.
Yeah.
Or in my case, watches you like an idiot trying to defeat Ganon without the Master Sword.
But that was the
was
preferred.
a long Sunday.
Yeah, but it was the preferred weapon for beast mode Ganon. You would use the
It's
hammer.
preferred weapon for me for pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I remember reading a thing, maybe in Nintendo Power, maybe it was the Versus Books guide, that the Big Goron sword had much higher damage value than the Master Sword, and so I played like the entire game with the Big Goron sword, to my detriment when I got to Ganon, because I didn't realize I had to switch back to the Master Sword.
Switching strategies that late in the game.
Until I was hours into that fight.
Well, I got my notes here. I guess, so there's a way, it's very cool. Apparently we can make everybody vote when we're done. We can't force people to do anything. They don't have to participate.
It's the internet. They're gonna
we can real time have everybody vote, and 30 seconds go by, and then it'll tally the placement and even like move it around based on how it's going up or down as more votes come in.
On an individual thing or the whole board?
Everybody voting at once. Like
that's not. Then it's not our board.
Well, we're gonna make our board, and then we can have everybody vote at the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So there's two ways to do this. We can do the real-time thing, which does it out of order, which is a bummer. So like it'll be like honeybee, femme fatale, whatever. It'll just throw things at random, and they rank them 30-second blocks. Or we can post the link now, not look at it, and it'll tally over time, and we can look at the completed tier lists of everyone's votes when we're done.
Oh, we should do it now.
You think you could put it up now and let people vote over the course of the adventure?
Yeah, what if they're busy? What if they got things going on?
That's true.
You know, what if someone's got a meeting in an hour? Because we're yappers. This is going to take longer than an hour.
All right, let's do, so we do voting window. We'll do 1 day because we can look at it at the end here.
Yeah, it's spin.
And then I'll post it as a pinned chat business.
Okay.
I think that's the way to do it.
The only voting that matters. Yes, this is so much more important than democracy.
Democracy.
I love democracy.
So there's one thing to note about this. It'll be much easier now that you're not timed, but you're going to want to like come over to the side here, and right there, those colors is what you click, not letters, or you don't drag anything. You're voting for the image up top, and then you click a color corresponding to the letter, and it'll place it, and then you'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, go ahead and paste it in chat, and will we see this update in real time? I mean, we can take a peek. We can take a peek.
Yeah, we can take a peek at it. Yeah, let's see.
Take a peek right now.
Okay, let's see.
Do you want to take the Am I Gay test? That's the ad at the top of the website that Kyle's currently on.
I mean, it does suggest to me a age demographic using this website most. Because I think by the time.
Yeah, we're almost 40.
Yeah.
I
would
feel
assume,
like but who knows? Maybe I need to take the test.
Maybe the tier list Am I Gay test.
I'm going to go home with some
enlighten
possibly
you.
Wild news for Katie.
I mean, you're not going anywhere, so, I guess it's just that pin message. There we go.
I had a friend over the holiday break, we were talking about content creation, and they were like, do people come after you a lot? Do you still get people like calling you gay on the internet? And I said, listen, I'm not gay, but I do get called it a lot.
And then what do I click when this is over? Do I say like end vote or something like that?
3 kids in. Am I gay?
Oh, there we go. Okay. It's already populated. Okay, don't look at that.
All right.
Don't look at that.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's
I don't look at that.
It's just a little spoiler.
Okay.
It's just a little spoiler.
Cool. So people are already voting.
Oh, look where you got the chat up there.
Yeah,
this is a nice layout, my dude.
Alert box up.
Nice layout.
I need to figure out how to like squash the chat so I can have it, kind of like disappear behind me. Like it's coming out of the chair. But for now, it can kind of hover in the upper corner there.
That's
so
fine.
Nothing gets cut off.
That's fine. Gives you space.
Yeah,
I feel a bit lonely over here. Could you give me could you go into the grinding gear art folder and grab the Zelda emoji?
Well, technically there is, that's where the alerts will go. So as we get pinged on things,
okay,
things will happen up there above you.
Fine, I guess.
Yeah, that's where that's living. I get, I don't know, maybe we could divide Twitch on one side or YouTube or something in the future.
This is the biggest green screen. It's ridiculous.
It's not the largest you can purchase, but the other one is too large.
These are not 2 cameras, by the way. Like Kyle.
Yeah, we're right here.
Kyle's right here. This is all in one space. It's ridiculous. Put Subway Surfers above Garrett. Oh yeah, that'll help our
retention.
That'll help our retention. Yeah, that'll help our retention. That'll be good. That'll be good. Flame Toss, thanks for the super. Yay, content to watch during lunch before going back into the Party Finder mines for M11S. Hey, grats on getting to 11.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well done.
Frozen Hunts just says hello, boys. Hey, Frozen Hunts, thanks
Hello.
for pay back at you, and thank you for the 21 months. That's a long time. And Twitch, how you doing? What's up? They remembered us and got to vote. Got to vote. I like that. I like that, Verisk. Can we just like give Verisk the official holding it down in Twitch crown?
Absolutely.
Verisk is always
time
there.
Immemorial. Yeah. Absolutely.
Verisk is always there.
There we go. Okay. That should be working now. I'm not sure. I had to do a whole layout thing. It was weird.
Are we voting on music or just the whole fight? Just everything.
Everything. Technically, there is a sort of tier system for this.
In the past, we had a 3-tiered system where it was mechanics, vibes, and music.
I think that's...
We will also... there will be a new tier that is... Shut Up, It's Our List. Which will be... It will probably manifest today as an extremely annoying to the audience inconsistency in how much we consider Savage or not, because we've only done the first 2 tiers in Savage. But it will influence our list, and y'all can deal with it because it's our list.
I tried really hard to not think about Savage. The problem is...
Did you make notes?
Yeah, I've already listed. I'm set.
Did you think about informing me that you were making... I didn't make notes.
It's a live recording of our video. I did it like we do for a video, I pre-made...
We haven't done one of these in like a year.
I know, it's been a long time, but I remembered what it felt like. It was kind of nice.
You should have warned me.
Oh, sorry.
I have no preparation at all.
Well, you're going purely off of vibes. At any rate, I think stims are going to do a lot of lifting. And that can't...
Grit?
Yeah, exactly.
What's grit?
Exactly. Which in the newest tier, I'm not going to have any.
Nope.
Outside of Ether. That'll be the only one I really have.
I'm trying to get tomes right now because we've waited so long to do MSQ. I am way behind on getting my tome gear. And I'm after this week, after Race the World First, I am dying to do some Savage. So I've been thinking about getting into Party Finder, but I have no tome gear, so I feel like that's bad behavior. I feel like that's rude.
If you have the item score, can't you go in?
Well, you can go in, yes. But anyway, I just feel like it's rude. Also, I'm trying to come up with any excuse I can to actually not do Savage. But what the hell was I going to say? I had to look up a guide for Mezzo Terminal dungeon. That's how embarrassed I am. Because I've run that dungeon twice.
Ancient.
I don't remember
the ancient texts.
Well, we only did it when 7.3 came out, and then I did it once last week.
Yeah.
And so I was running it yesterday, and I was just like, I don't freaking know these fights. So I went for the first time in my life. I looked up a dungeon guide. It's kind of nuts.
I can see that being a thing for tanks, though.
It's really funny. I want to know on a scale of like 1 to 10 how disappointed people are who are like, once they do Savage, they'll become much better players.
Well, it depends if you piece out at the end of it and don't retain the information. Like a Latin test in high school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's totally guides for dungeons. There's actually significantly more guides for dungeons than there are for most other things in Final Fantasy XIV.
There's also guides for normal versions of the raids because people look those up because they're nervous and they don't want to, underperform.
Yeah, you don't. So at least, yeah.
So obviously my notes for the ones we've done of Savage are a bit more hefty and I have a lot more relationship with them. But I did my best to ignore Savage mechanics. And as such, I vote that we do...
Well, you didn't warn me that you were preparing, so I disagree with that, and I will not be honoring it.
Well, hang on. I still suggest we do music, bosses, vibes, and let vibes kind of contain mechanics as best we can. Because by talking about mechanics, like normal mechanics, like they happen. They happen in your general area. That's like rating people at the mall. They're passers-by. Maybe your healer died. You recover, and you move on.
Kyle will be punished.
Okay. All right. Very well. Do I like it, though?
It depends on if you're the ninth fight.
We're in Fame...
Draculady, whatever her name is.
Draculady, yes. Vamp Fatale. It's really hard to say.
It's not a good name. For as much as they cooked on that character, that music, that fight, all of it, The lamest part of Van Fatale is her name.
It's cute though. Like the name is readable. Like there are names that you see in writing and you're like, hell yeah, the Oathbreaker, cool. And then you kind of say Oathbreaker about 10 times and you're like, I'm not really digging Oathbreaker anymore.
I wish you picked a better example. Or at least I wish you picked an example I agreed with.
Yeah, you like
I like
Oathbreaker.
Oathbreaker, and it's easy to say, and it rolls off the tongue. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll try to think of something you hate.
Don't worry, I'm sure you will get there.
All right, let's see. Well, let's just give a little. Your session might need a quick refresh. I'm just curious. Oh yeah, it's still
Did it
going. It's still
explode?
going. No, no. Just like us staring at it, I think needed a refresh.
All right, so
I was just curious how that's going.
Are
in
you
the
ready to
background.
begin ranking every fighter in the Arcadion?
I'm ready.
All right, wonderful.
I'm ready. Though before we go, we should probably read Dark Knight of Anime, who sent over.
The word gooner is in this super chat. I'm not sure. Must is the word I would.
I think it's an interesting dialogue that over the course of a year, we went from Honeybee Lovely to Vamp Fatale, and it's still T for teen. Like, I think we grew as an audience, we escalated, and we have new meaning as a Final Fantasy XIV player base to the devs. Maybe they thought Honeybee was going to be too far. Like, there was someone in the office really being like, ooh, I don't know. Oh, that sting. Oh, the pheromones. Oh, she's enchanting the audience. I don't know about that. And then they put it out and it was super tame and no one
Honeybee
cared.
is one of the tamest ladies in 14.
But the essence of like the mind control and the bee stuff. Queen bee.
We had a stripper harpy in A Realm Reborn.
Yeah, I just like I'm wondering. Wait, stripper harpy. Which one? The one in the Sirius Tower?
By the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was
voluptuous.
But yes, but she wasn't a stripper. She was just like I think she was just in like a bikini bird outfit.
She was nude.
Yeah. Well, most harpies are nude. That's kind of their thing. They got them swinging.
I've never known you to be so goddamn literal.
Well, she's a harpy, That's what they do. They're naked.
Oh, I forgot. We're talking about monsters.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly.
You're no longer capable of bending.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, no. It's just this is how you represent the monster. The monster, rah, and comes at you. And I've never seen a male harpy, but I assume they exist. Or
my point is I find it bizarre that you're even taking a second to consider Honeybee being scandalous.
I just think it's an interesting dialogue that, the bar
There's a bee-themed venue in Final Fantasy XIV 2 expansions ago
true.
that is way more scandalous than Honeybee Lovely.
That it is well justified, to be fair. It's not like sitting in Limsa for no reason. It is there.
My point
because
is if you're going to spend the 5 minutes you just spent, pick a better target.
I'll think about it. The escalation of stepping on people is concerning, though. Not like in a clutching my pearls. I'm just concerned it's going to happen all the time now. It's going to lose its value.
Not to put myself forward as the foremost getting stepped on connoisseur, but I've spent a lot of time thinking about getting stepped on in Final Fantasy XIV.
You are a tank. You get stepped on all the time.
That has nothing to do with it.
Okay, well, you would be
It was
experienced.
just the scene with Vamp Fatale, and it just made me go, in the moment it hit me. And then I was like doing dishes and had nothing better to do but to think about getting stepped on. So
Sure.
I was weighing that versus the Yatsuyu scene. And I think the Yatsuyu scene it goes way further. Kind of rubs your face in it a lot more.
Yeah.
Than anything that happens in that cutscene with Vamp Fatale.
I agree. It was more the images of the
Technically,
anime.
technically rubs Gosetsu's face in it, but
Yeah, like the animated foot slamming over and over again. But then Tyranny or Tyrant also has foot-based attacks in his battle because he's flying at all times.
Yes.
Does everybody fly? Does Black Cat walk? She walks, right?
No, she floats.
She floats?
She hovers.
Oh, I don't like that. Is any?
Yeah.
Bomber walks.
Bomber walks.
Okay.
Let's begin, shall we? Walks.
Dancing Green dances.
Dancing Green. Yeah.
Sugar Riot walks. Okay, and this is not a
Dancing Green moonwalks.
This is not an epidemic. Bomber scuttles.
No, that would be Abominator scuttles because he's kind of a giant crab.
Yeah, well, what becomes of him and doesn't become of him later. But yeah, that works. And then we have Surfers with Red Hot and Deep Blue.
Yeah.
And the Lindworm is doing his thing. Oh, by the way, where do you want to check in on that? Like, they cleared. It was like yesterday. Took them almost 24 hours. But they did clear.
It was first thing in the morning for us. It was like 9-something a.m.
Yeah.
Is when Lucrezia got the kill. So congrats to Lucrezia. Are we going to watch that? Are we going to watch that clear?
I feel like we should.
Do you want to do that before we start?
Yeah, let's do that before we get to ranking, just so we can see.
Okay, yeah, let's watch the clear.
Let's see the clear.
Let's watch the clear.
Yeah.
Is chat being normal about how much we just mentioned stepping?
I think so.
Azim,
yeah.
step on me. Kyle's favorite zone is the Azim step.
Oh yeah, Shiva. Yeah, no, they're just historians.
Kinky historians.
Exactly.
Just kinky historians.
Kinky historians.
Coming this Tuesday to TNT. I don't know. I don't know where we have shows like that anymore. Swolby, thanks for coming to member. Welcome to the Gearbox. Appreciate you. Nanine Joyer supered. Tanks are all subs, and you can't change my mind about this. I think they like variety because they also you gotta love some sort of leading if you tank.
I see what you mean. I'm attempting to solve a.
You like to begin things, but then you like to kind of take a back seat once it gets going.
All right, I'm solving a weird issue, probably because I have like 100 windows open. But it's very unsmooth when I full screen it on old YouTube here. See how that's kind of chugging in an unpleasant way.
Why?
It's like it's getting better.
Why is it doing that? Also, why is it like super widescreen?
They must stream in widescreen.
Oh, they probably use an ultra wide monitor.
Yeah, for battling, for the advantage. So that might be what's going on. As there's a little bit of.
It is a legal mod.
Let's
legal.
Where's this right? Nope. God. Where's your cinematic mode? Where'd you theater mode? There we go. There we go.
I think they just may have streamed this in a low frame rate because this does not look smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just a low frame rate.
Okay, yeah. Well, they were gaming,
Okay, so can I turn this up?
I've heard that. Let me turn it up for you.
Okay. This is pretty much the beginning of the fight, right? Have we had... Well, there's some health missing. Have we already had one constrictor attack?
Well, while I was getting loaded up, they were battling there. I don't think they've made it to it yet.
So this should be the world first clear by Lucrezia. Kyle and I have not seen this yet. This is the thing that Kyle hates.
What thing? Oh, wait, why do I hate it? I like the thing. The thing. It's the thing.
No. Kyle doesn't. You don't like it when we all get an AOE and we have to stop and then run and then stop and then run.
Oh yes, that thing. Yes, I do dislike that thing. I dislike the concept of facing my ass out of the arena so I don't poop on everybody. But that's just, that's just mechanics. I'm okay with that in spirit.
Kyle wants to poop on his raid, is what he's telling you.
No, I want to face away from my raid. But sometimes you don't know if you're going to vomit or poop, so you're taking a gamble until you know the fight a little better.
You're talking about in the game. I thought like in real life.
Well, I'm
pretty sure I always know which one it's going to be.
Lactose intolerance has many uses.
I think outcomes is the word you're looking for. All right, here's the constrict.
Yeah, here's constrict
this
number
is
one.
Such a cool.
It's a great mechanic. The whole idea of the having to.
So what did they end on with the tethers?
Well, looks like they're running. One's running to the edge while constricted.
Okay, so they are a tether that you want to break.
Yeah.
Oh, but it drops like that
a floor
viscera
egg.
Stuff. Ugh. Yeah.
A good old sunny side, free range sunny side.
They have a secondary explosion a little bit later. Okay. Oh, wow, they really dialed in their markers. Look at how it's, like, perfect for the constricting of the snake.
Oh, well, that's where you're having to, like, clock spots. Yeah, might as well make assumptions on the other clock spots, right?
This, for me, is the cool part of having done Savage now, even though I haven't done this fight particularly. When I first started playing Final Fantasy XIV, when I tuned in to a boss, I'm not even sure it was Savage that I watched, but they had all the markers out, and I was like, this is the most unreadable thing I've ever looked at. And now I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I got this.
It is completely ignorable because other information can take precedent in your brain.
Yeah.
Also, that completely useless thing.
That's so cool.
I don't like. It's so much better than the poop ones from the rabbit when it's a snake instead.
Well, they were bigger from the rabbit, too.
Yeah.
Significantly bigger. It looks like a snake firework.
But it's kind of like when you're watching an esport and they have the old esports player come on the cast and they're like, so what's it like? You know, you've been gaming for 12 hours. You know, what's the fatigue out there? You know, there's going to be a lot of fatigue. There's, you know, there's 12 hours a game and really but it does give you that perspective. You savage. You know how exhausted they are. I mean, we're in hour 4 of this video alone that they posted. And you can see where we're at on the bar. I mean, we are not even halfway through this thing. So this phase 1 clear happened, and then they had to put in another 5 hours of work for phase 2.
Oh, this isn't the clear run?
This is the clear for phase 1.
Oh. Jeez.
So our Discord was calling it
looks intense.
a door boss. I don't really understand that terminology, but what I do know is it seems like phase 2, he just stands there and waits for you to be ready. So kind of like in Ultimates where, you know, Thancred will just be waiting there for you until you're ready to
door
pull
boss, but yeah, that's not what I think of, but that would mean Howling Blade is a door boss, right? Are you just simply saying that phase 2 is so different that the whole fight is just trying to get to what is essentially a completely different boss?
Well, Chad is saying that it means it has a checkpoint.
Oh, it gives a checkpoint. Oh, so that's why it's important that our buddy Azumi sent us 2 links for this.
So
the phase 1 clear and the phase 2 clear. Oh, so that would make this easier.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, I don't know how the mechanics are likely more difficult than what's happening.
Absolutely,
with, say,
yeah.
Howling Blade.
And the time limit still exists.
But yes.
But I mean, like Howling Blade, he just kept coming. He was just pissed off and immediately attacked you with stuff.
Well, everything. We haven't had a single checkpoint in Arcadion up till the final fight.
Ruby Weapon.
That's nice of them. Yeah, Ruby Weapon's a door boss.
But was that a checkpoint? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was.
It was?
Yes.
Okay. So you would sit there and get a chance to fathom Goo Lady.
Yeah, I think that's the reason. This was way earlier in our playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV, so we hadn't done any Savages yet. But that's the reason we did the normal and the extreme in the same night, because we got the checkpoint.
Yeah.
So it made it surmountable.
A lot easier. Not like, I mean, I guess here you would have the advantage of a breather after all this. Oh, oh fun.
Oh.
Yep. And clearly there's something worse because, you know, no surecast during that.
Or surecast doesn't work. That is a
That
thing
could be,
sometimes.
that could be a thing.
Oh, you got room.
Oh, look at that.
You got room.
Look at that dirty trust. Just, yep. Trust your friend that they're going to move far enough for you.
So that was a DPS support split like party or role party.
And then a lot of goo in the middle.
He is a visage with the 2 monster arms.
Yeah, I kind of like him in 2 monster arm form best.
I just find the design very standard. It needs a little more, and that's what the monster arms give it.
All right, he's popping.
Oh, they ring the bell.
They're all just going to clocks. Where do we go?
Well, when in doubt. You know, just like reset.
So the egg comes out.
後半か。
投資じゃないのか。
そうじゃね。
Oh.
フィールド。
What? Oh.
Dude, this chair is too comfortable. I'm gonna fall asleep.
投資じゃないのか。
Goal achieved.
Is that like Nidhogg's eye? What's going on
It
here?
does kind of have an eye like
It has the slit in the middle.
Sauron in it.
もうそのまま通しちゃうよ。
That's going.
Oh. Oh man. Oh, gonna fight Meet Ross Perot?
Meet Perot.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, dang, that's holy crap! Oh, whoa. That's sick.
Play the song, nice. All right, well, let's enjoy whatever the hell happens.
It's Vecna? No. This is a satisfying ending.
うちの1位。
てかもうエース来たら全部入れていいかも。とりあえず。そうだね。わかんない。
一旦全部。
Oh, they guessed it.
That just looked like it was a raid wide, yeah?
Ooh, snakes.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, clones.
外側に誘導するように使う。
How Black Cat of him. Okay. Oh, what did that other guy do?
向いてる方やばい。
Is that a ground pound? Oh, that is just like, ooh. Oh, and then they regenerate. Oh, man, these graphics are really cool. I am not seeing the mechanics because I'm just impressed by what they're doing with the dudes on the stage.
Oh, are they in control of that?
It looks like some do that kind of hourglass attack and others do a radial explosion around them.
誰か死んでも死んでもいい。
Well, they're getting everybody up.
I mean, they're the world first.
Is this actually their first time hitting it? They're doing amazingly. Like, I'm sure they have some guesses
どう見よう。
as to where they should go when they see things, like the
I
language
think
of the game.
what I'm seeing is just the top notch, without a second thought, stabilization that comes from players at this level. Because like they're almost the whole team died, but the speed with which they're bouncing back
間に合わない
is going to be so much faster than anything you see in Party Finder and your average.
Are they?
Group.
They got evil clones of themselves?
ギリで来る。頭あり。
Well, I mean, it's a copy of the boss.
Yeah, but all over the field. Those aren't.
Oh
people.
no, I'm seeing
Yeah.
limit cut numbers. No, no.
They don't have enough people to take all these either.
頭ありと。
They can in fact not take
Oh.
6 dudes.
Okay.
So it's 6 copy. Oh, is it because people were dead?
正面相手の正面こいつだ
Oofaroni.
3回指ある一応。
They're just standing there menacingly. Oh, now they have clocks on them.
エース終わりで起きる。エース終わりで起きる。
Yep.
Oh, the clocks went backwards.
No, they're ticking forward. Oh, I see what you.
Yeah,
I see what you
yeah,
mean
the
now.
clocks are busy.
What even is that? What even is that?
Oh my God, they lived forever.
And then they just kept going.
Wow, that was really
All right.
impressive.
Get the clear
Okay,
timestamp.
all right.
Oh my God, dude, that looks like hell on earth.
That was amazing. Well done.
Oh, maybe I'll just go up through 11.
I want to do Vamp Fatale for sure. That looks really fun, particularly as a first like DPS Savage.
Well, get your DPS going. I
Yeah,
want
I'm
to go,
gonna,
dude.
I'm gonna.
I'm getting really impatient.
The Hector guide is up now.
Yes, I saw it last night. I almost put it on just for fun. But I knew if I put it on, I'd be like logging in that night and trying to do Party Finder. You know, like loading issues on this?
Yeah, I don't know.
あと半面注意
Alright, so 4 clones spawn. We saw this. They do these hourglass attacks, but then see the other 2 do a large circular attack, so the safe area is not nearly as big as it looks.
So they're different. Yeah.
I'm doing a half room cleave.
Oh, are you're reading based on the part of their body they blasted off?
Oh, is that what it is? That time it was a looked like a targeted attack
でそれかける
for 4 of the clones. Maybe 2 of the clones? I missed how many spawned. This is bananas.
He's like possessed, right? I mean, obviously we're in the fanfic version.
We're in the cooler version.
There was a phase 2 in normal. He got back up. Yeah, so here it's like, I thought it was going to spawn in the people in the, you know, back to tanks. But it's copies of the party.
Oh. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Is my guess. Like, those could be the people in there, but I think they would be a little more, you know, Eutrope looking.
I didn't see Eutrope, yeah.
OK この後まだまだ活動してくれます
It's the party confirmed? Okay, cool.
That's cool.
こう頭回り攻撃注意完全に注
So
意
maybe he's bringing in data of the champions?
右側アンチ右側アンチ
Because Warrior Light's the new top dog.
この後ニアパー
This is making me want to raid again so bad.
ニア呼び込み注意距離感しっかり
I think
まだかと
the extremes look like ass. That's why I love the idea of fighting that big blade. I'm all for doing the first fight. Ooh. Oh, fighting 2 guys with all that
Oh,
fire.
the extremes.
The extremes, yes.
Yeah.
They should have thought about what they did before they
The
named it
Surfer
that.
Fighters, yeah. Yeah, like the first couple teams that cleared, the best teams in the world, made it look easy. And then I went and watched like anyone else fighting the extremes, and that seemed to be a pretty big wall for a lot of people.
Well, just seeing Happy and Shen stuck on it too. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, we got bow ties of doom,
That looks more like wrapped candy.
and then snowflakes and circles.
There's orbs moving around, and then they collide and they explode, and then they
Oh, they
create a black hole.
Realistic as we know them in 2024 black holes.
That they do whatever the F black holes do. They F you up.
またニアパーねユメさんにしっかり聞いてパ
How did-
ー全体
What was the information that conveyed that it shot sideways?
Well, we can't read any of the casts because we do not speak Japanese.
That's fair. It might be, you know, Larberty black hole business.
It might literally say black hole. Like,
With-
who knows? Somebody knows.
鉄
Some NA teams cleared.
100以上グリーム 黄色の青のマナバ
Oh, green.
他頭回り
Making more clones.
What do the clones do?
They seem to be getting behind them, so maybe now they're gone.
Now they just
Now they're
just
gone.
popped.
Now we're in super space.
This is very pretty looking.
The nebular SpongeBob. Uptime.
We're standing in that on purpose.
固定されたら12の
They must have scienced out that you don't get a Vuln stack for that earlier on.
Oh, maybe.
外
They were just like, F it.
マナバと頭回りはマナバか
Ah.
ら線が固定されたら
All right, so everyone's up for the limit cut tethers. So it's a proximity tether, it looks like. I was only seeing 1s and 4s. Did you see any 2s or 3s?
No.
効率だったら
Oh.
Oh,
Platform switch.
shoot! It's
What?
still it's still an Arcadian fight. Are those elemental? Looks like a fire.
Yeah, what's
That's 3 elements?
why? Ma.
Oh god, there's 2 platforms. Oh, you're
Why
having
are they? Oh my
What
god!
even just
what was
happened?
that?
What even just happened?
They summoned the Digi eggs.
Can we get Hector on this? Can we get Hector on this, please?
I'm sure they're busy.
頭割りしたら予約したそうなんですよ。デバフ注意です。
Help us, Hector. You're our only hope.
炎は投げていいよ。風は対策する。S の先の子忘れず。
But it was happening on the other platform, right? Oh, here, they're back. Good. We can get clarity. Excellent.
Oh, did it transform before they hit, and then it swaps you back, and you need to be ready for it
Wait,
to actually
no.
intercept?
Is this it activating now? Oh, God.
Oh!
Okay, that's probably some U-trope get a symbol, go somewhere thing.
Kind of looked like it, yeah.
He shot into the portal so that he could...
Oh, I got it right. It's a time swap, so you need to remember where you need to go to catch the
Wow.
meteor.
Consistent, right?
I couldn't tell you the right way to do it.
It's consistent, right? You always go to the same one, right? No variation.
Kyle, I have bad news for you.
So they were just done with the wrestling motif.
I mean,
Someone had had enough.
it was going to be very hard to one-up. Who's Wolfman? Howling Blade. The Howling Blade is such a wildly cool savage that they kind of just needed to do something wild for the final fight. And based on what I'm seeing, they succeeded.
でこの後アンチ滑り込んで
I love when the wrestling show goes to space. Yeah.
I mean, I would watch wrestling. It's kind of One Punch Man, right? You know, punch someone into space.
I mean, I sold Katie Dragon Ball Z by telling her it's basically wrestling.
Yes, that's a perfectly honest sell.
And it worked. She watched all of it. Unlike someone I know.
3回投げよう7に投げるよ
And that's why I'm not married to Kyle.
We all know I was terribly betrayed.
次レールリプ入るから
Okay, is this that seems like a kill it or else?
Yeah, that's a long.
That's a lot of dudes.
Did they like just clinch it? Oh no, they survived whatever that was. So that was. I don't think that was an enrage attack because it went off and they did not lose.
Enrages sometimes explode multiple times. It seemed a bit final what was happening there.
That's true. Soft enrage, then enrage. Okay, cool.
Damn,
Dude, that fight looks sick.
that was insane.
That
Yeah,
fight looks. I could not tell you the right way to do anything I just saw.
that was terrifying. What a mess. Okay,
Maybe the tethers during constrictor phase. It seemed like one goes far inside the snake and one goes
Yeah.
far outside the snake.
yeah, because you have to get enough distance to break it. So, but then
But
you have to get
who
back
are you
in.
who are you getting paired with and how? I couldn't.
And do they get to stay outside, or do they have to go back in? Like, are you
I
gonna be
bet if you
chasing the
go
snake?
out, you have to stay out until your pustule pops, which means you probably have to rotate outside the snake and catch it where it's turning
Oh, maybe
to get back in.
I just hope you don't.
Yeah,
have to
you can't miss your.
chase.
You have to do a train transfer. You can't miss your transfer.
You can't miss. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've got one big issue with it. I just don't think monsters would turn into humans when they evolve. I think that's really conceited of the human race to even consider that Shin Godzilla or any of these creatures would be like.
If you're a human possessing a monster, I think that's a very high
Then
likelihood.
you could become a person because you're a person on the inside. Yeah, maybe like it went down to his purer form, which was more the snake on his shoulder
Because it's the president
absorbing the egg.
kind of Xenosing
Yeah.
into the surprise. This is a monster you need to be concerned with.
But like the alien was perfectly effective. It didn't need to, have a schnoz hole on its face
Are you talking
or
about-
give live birth.
You're talking about an alien?
Yeah, resurrection.
Well, all alien is very human.
Yes, but that
'Cause they're born from
they don't have a
humans.
schnoz face though.
No, they have a penis head,
Yeah, yeah.
but they're very humanoid otherwise. you
Right,
know.
'cause they're
two
born from-
legs, two arms,
Yeah, exactly.
two
So,
mouths.
so maybe not the best example. Well, that one was born from it trying to give birth because humans are awesome. Again, I feel like we overvalue our biology when making truly powerful animals.
To me, this is one of the things that all comes down to execution. Because, like, yeah, I'm with you in some cases, but then I think about Omega, and I'm like, Omega M and F is just so cool looking that I love it. And we get plenty of time with non-humanoid Omega as well. It's like non-human Omega had its time, and nature selected it for sexy humanoid appearance.
That's a good point. I don't mind it as much when robots do it. I guess because we are their gods in a sense, even though they may not like it.
And you hate Daleks, which aren't human, and they open up and they're wonderful little.
No, Daleks are funny as
They're
hell.
wonderful tentacle
They
monsters.
are. They're really cute. In
But
there.
you're the world's biggest. You're the world's premier Dalek hater.
What, that's just the "why do I feel" scene. Nothing else.
I
About
went and
them.
looked that up, and that is not the quote, by the way. I don't remember what it is, but you've talked about how much you hate that scene a million times. That 3 years ago, I think I pulled it up, and I forget what the quote is, but it's something
Distant
else.
memory when I watched.
It's
all
something
of
else.
Doctor Who.
Anyway, just as so you know, everybody, Kyle hates Doctor Who. I've been catching some
That-
flack for not liking the final seasons of Stranger Things, and I just want to remind everyone that Kyle actually hates a significantly more heartwarming show.
Wait, what? I thought everybody hates Stranger Things.
No, there's some people that were successfully emotionally manipulated. So,
What a way to put it.
yeah,
I see.
yeah.
I see. Well, at any rate, I'm just seeing Takedown. I don't know anything about it. I just see Takedown YouTubes all talking.
I
about
mean,
it.
I was like the biggest defender in the world because you were out after like 2.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, man, it's still good. Season 4 was, I thought.
Are they doing
awful.
a movie? Like, is this like an Attack on Titan situation? Where
No,
like
it's
the final,
over.
final.
They showed the
season?
final episode in theaters.
But they're gonna. Oh,
Because I think the final episode's like 2 hours or something insane.
it's in theaters.
I think it's over now, but they
So they definitely like cash grabbed it a bit. Then
cash grabbed the shit out of it. They broke the final season into 3 separate drops.
did they call it the final season every time?
Yeah. Well, it was like final season continues.
Yeah. So they Attack on Titan to everybody.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think they even broke the final season of Breaking Bad up into 2 chunks. So like, it's not.
Well, people didn't care there because they
horribly
liked it, right?
uncommon. Yeah, really. And I was fine with it. Again, it comes down to execution. It's like if I like it, then I'm thankful for stretching it out because it lets me live in the excitement of that finale for a longer amount of time. But when your finale sucks, it feels like a cash grab.
Has there been? Did Hunger Games divide itself in 2?
The final movie was 2 parts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the part 1 really ends at a pretty lame
So
spot.
a
Too.
common enough thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the first one was Harry Potter that did that, right?
That's what I recall.
The first one I ever
Lord of the Rings
remember.
didn't. Yeah.
No. Lord of the Rings was just like, you will hold your pee.
Yes. It is long. There are a few chances to pee.
You will come back for the extended edition and hold your
you will
pee
like it.
longer. Yeah. Yeah.
Infinite. Endgame and Infinity War were.
That's an example of it doing a good job because Infinity War is basically the Thanos movie. It has like a 3-act structure, and it has this, like, as much as I don't like the ending because I'm like, you're just gonna bring them all back. Overall, the structure of the film is very satisfying. It's a very well paced and structured movie, and they leave off at a spot that's a really good place to pick up in Endgame.
I feel like, but those are also 2 completely different movies.
Yes.
Whereas, your Harry Potter example, or probably the Hunger Games, I've ever seen it.
Yeah, Infinity War is the MCU's Empire Strikes Back, and Endgame is very much its Return of the Jedi.
Which one was first?
Infinity War.
Okay, I like Infinity War.
I like both.
Endgame was
for
okay.
very different reasons.
Yeah.
I will happily watch both. So
But-
I feel almost identical to those 2 movies the way I feel about Empire and Return. Empire is the better movie. Infinity War is the better movie. I watch Return and I watch Endgame more often because it's just fun.
It is fun. I mean, it did give us No, I Don't Think I Will, which was a great gift.
No, I don't. Oh, yeah.
I just.
Yeah, it is a good gif. Yeah. you say gift or
I
gif?
said gift, but both are true.
I use the gif
both
all
are
the
true.
time.
Both
all
are true.
the time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Did we?
And we did it. Okay.
Did we
we
success-
saw, we saw
we
him
said a
become
bun-
a man.
We said a bunch of agreeable statements. Everybody agrees with our takes
Everyone
on
agrees.
popular media. We saw Lucrezia continue to be one of the greatest
Amazing.
MMO raid teams on planet Earth.
With their free VPN.
And I forget. Don't even worry about within the game that they're in, because we all know Final Fantasy 14 is harder than WoW.
What? Oh, because you were saying in video gaming. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
WoW might get harder now that they're getting rid of add-ons.
I can't. I don't think anyone's going to be mad at me if I make a wrong statement here, but I really can't speak to it. I have no freaking idea anymore.
Be brave, Kyle. Be brave.
Apparently, healers do DPS over there too. They have no mana problems, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
At any rate,
The Beehive is quite literally just sitting in Limsa, though. Yulmore is the first Limsa, says Kotar. That is true.
influenced across the reflection. All my reflections are thirsty.
Yes. Yes.
If you could, sense your reflections in that way.
Yeah. That's the longest first clear in FF14. I don't know. Does anyone have that stat handy? I would love to know that.
I know people were a little surprised to see it go to the 24-hour mark this time, but I don't really have a sense of the history.
This is the longest one of this expansion, yeah? Because Tier 1 was, I think it was in order.
Well,
Tier
yeah.
1, I think, was the shortest. I think Tier 2 was the second longest, and Tier 3 was the longest.
I'm thinking of Fru when I was it Fru like 4 days, 3 days?
Fru was a long time, but that was an ultimate.
Yeah, that was ultimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Savage-wise, where did this kind of... Oh, well, Coils was a mess. Coils is his own
I don't
beast.
count Coils.
Yeah.
Coils is Coils. There's nothing else like Coils. Ugh. Ask Caps about it. You're here. We're asking you.
Can we announce, was it Monday? Any part of that Monday? Are we able to announce any of the Monday plans?
I think we could just say what's happening.
Oh, cool.
One individual may or may not be there based
Sure.
on clearing. But Monday we're gonna be podcasting first thing Monday, and we are going to have Sydney, who casted Race to World first, and Shenpai, if Shenpai clears before Monday.
Yes.
If Shenpai does not clear, I'm pretty sure Shenpai will be
They will be busy
working on M12S
continuing to do that very thing,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about Dawn Trail's Savage game as a whole, because it's over. We have it all. It's all out.
Dawn
It's all out.
Trail's
We're gonna talk about the
Savage
race.
game.
We're gonna talk about the Arcadion Savage as a whole. And also, I am a big fan of both of them as artists, so I will be sneaking in as many art questions as I possibly can.
Oh, set, go for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think Sydney's Final Fantasy XIV cocktail illustration is the single most shared piece of art I have received.
Drawing of food
Yes.
and drink?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
Oh.
Very, very pretty. Yeah, they're nice. I'll bring an example to Monday's show. Don't worry.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's freaking good.
All right.
So that'll be Monday. Anyway, let's start ranking this shiz.
All right, let's
before people who are more knowledgeable than us show up on Monday and tell us we're wrong.
Excellent.
We're going to need... I'm going to turn that up a little bit. Is this Black Cat's?
Yeah, this is Black Cat's theme.
Oh, this is, because
Yeah.
then the chanting. Yeah, the chanting
it's great.
comes in.
It's a great song. So Black Cat, the music, it's showtime. To me, it's very Persona-y. So it does a good job.
I have never played a Persona game, so I have no comment.
Just something about like basically the words they play. So life is getting so fancy and free, stuff
Well,
like
this is basically where the motif of the entire Arcadian comes from, but it kind of crescendos with fighting Utro. Because the dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I
dun,
would say
dun,
the
dun,
music
dun.
and
that motif is in this song, but then you get full on lyrics, and I think it goes a little harder further down the line.
the whole opening four feel very well connected together in the wrestling musical motif exploration to the top with Eutropin her phase 2.
Yes, 100%. I'm going to repeat myself a lot as we go through this when it comes to music, because I think the Arcadion music is somewhat like is one of the strongest collections of connected works in all of 14. Overall, I just really like Dawn Trail too, but the Arcadion specifically, it's such a body of work musically, sonically, and there's very few songs that I don't love.
It just seems fun to make. Like, that's really what I come down to every time, is whether or not they have connective tissue, still the scope of what they made and they got to explore seems fun to create. And I think we almost have to rank the music more on did it do what it intended to do, whether than if you liked it or not, because there's a good chance there's just gonna be a song in here and it's a genre you just don't give a shit about.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna be like, eh.
Or M11 for me.
I got one in here. We'll get to it, but I definitely have one I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, I like this track a lot. It's not my all-time favorite, but it's what I hear in my head when I think of Arcadion. For that alone, you know, I gotta give it pretty high points. The fight itself too, totally in love with it. Kind of does the same thing as the song. It's like when I think of Arcadion, I just think of this fight, mostly because of getting suplexed by Black Cat, whether it's normal or savage. This is one place where I'm like, there's a version of it in both, and I love it in both. I love that she throws you, and you crack the grid of the floor that you land on, and if someone else does it again, you're doomed. I was over the moon with that mechanic the first time I saw it in normal, and I wasn't sick of it by the time we cleared it in Savage.
It feels like you have a chance to make a mistake, go, ooh, I just learned organically from that, and then adapt. When we get to Savage, you just do it correctly or else, because there's not enough squares, but it was still really interesting. The copycats, too. Beyond me, thank you for shot calling them.
I hate them. I absolutely hate them.
I think they're cute.
I never want to do this fight again on Savage.
That is up to you to decide, because I don't feel like I have a right to say whether or not, because you would just say what they're doing and I would survive based on that information.
Hard, dude. It was so freaking hard. This is absolutely one of those fights that I would have so much rather learned off stream with someone else doing the shot call, so that I learned how to shot call from someone else's shot call.
These claws Randall was really my stem of this particular.
Randall? Is it Rand Paul,
These claws,
the politician?
Randall is what she said, but Randall is what we heard.
Randall.
And
Randall.
And ultimately, like a great introductory fight, hectic but follow the leader.
Yeah, if I had to give this a grade, I think I'd give it like a 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10. Just all together. Like, everything's just really solid, and it kind of perfectly encapsulates the Arcadian experience for me.
I take big points off for just nail fingers. I do not like Wolverine's counterpart.
Oh, X2? That's no Weapon X?
Lady Deathstrike.
No, he's Weapon X. No, who's the fingernail Wolverine in X-Men 2? That's her name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like when fingernails extend.
And then we completely abandoned that continuity for the Logan movie.
I don't. Well, let's not.
The live-action X-Men films have never cared about their own
don't
continuity.
care about each other. But
X-23, thank you, Jesus.
But you know, the idea, like, it just sounds so painful. Like it bothers me. It's a bothersome.
It bothers you more than full-size knives coming out in between the webbing of your fingers.
Yeah, I would rather have that happen with special regeneration powers than have the chance of feeling stress on my fingernails backwards alone.
Yeah, but they're transforming with a feral soul. Like, they're not even themselves at that point. They're in a monster form, and that's part of what their monster form can do.
Then I go to the next part. Pretty low-tier cat girl in that way. Like, this, like the big shoulder things, the high bikini line. Like, I just not...
It depends on what you're into.
Like, wrap me in tape.
And I'm surprised to hear that, because Kyle usually immediately wants to marry the muscle woman. Like,
that is true. I don't feel
like you are married to a muscular
I am married to a muscle woman, so it's very easy for me.
Yeah. Kristen could kick all our asses.
It's true. No, that's not really her forefront, though. You're right. She is very arms forward. Though the nails just bother me.
The nails
and the flying.
I'm
flying. Why is she flying? She's got no reason to fly.
I wasn't just playing devil's advocate, but generally, honestly, I'll get on your level. The nails freak me out too. Just my initial reaction was ugh. Ugh. When I think about the lore of the game and all that, it's like, oh, it's probably fine. I don't think she's in extreme
she's
pain
probably
every
fine.
time she does it. But yeah, my gut reaction too is just like, I don't know, too long.
It's cool on like a robot because I can figure it's made of like liquid metal, and you're like, whoosh, like remember that really awkward scene in Batman Begins where he has the glove and he's putting the electricity through it, and then it flaps back down, and you never see him use a glove version of that particular wing instrument ever again.
What is this?
Christian Bale's Batman. Part of the montage of him gathering his goodies.
That
he
does
has a
bother
weird
me.
glove
Yes, that
for
pisses
no
me off to
reason.
no end.
And I get that maybe his glove grabs the wing structure
Oh, and like gets a current
and
through
gives
it.
the current through it,
Okay.
and this is like the prototype.
Oh crap!
But
Well,
it's
now
still,
I kind of like it.
It's still really weird. It's a weird thing to have in a montage.
I give Batman a lot of passes for aura farming. It's fine.
When he saves himself on the ice with the arm bit, like I'm like, oh my god, that's like 18 years of my life justified.
Yep. Yeah,
it all
I
makes
love it.
sense now.
There's a Realm Reborn gauntlets that I still work into a lot of my glams on a Dark Knight because it has the 3 spikes on the forearm. Because I'm just like, I always liked them as a design, but I never thought much about them until Batman Begins because they did so much with them. Anyway, we're no longer talking about
Yep,
this.
song's over. It's time
Whoever
to rank.
said I prefer Yana over her transformed form, I am the same way. I think Yana's super cute.
Yeah, Yana's
Kind of
cool.
has hot topic girl energy, which was very much my type in high school.
Sure, it was a good introductory character for the Arcadian.
Yeah.
So, I wrote down something, so I'll go ahead and lead. I'm in B. Ultimately, this is solid of solid. I know it's not a bold statement. Music, it's really good. I really like Persona 5 music, so that does a lot of lifting. I think the mechanics and the vibes of the fight with the arena set a great tone.
Yep.
But ultimately, annoying mechanics and a weird model.
Yep.
Keep it down.
Yep. Cool.
Perfect.
Sick.
Next up.
Song's such a banger.
I love this song.
Yep.
Just get it out of the way here. Honey, be lovely.
Yeah. No, you want to talk about getting it out of the way? Yeah, we'll just get this out of the way.
What,
Right now.
you're just gonna.
Yeah, we're just gonna. Yep, right there. Yep.
Wow, that is what I went with.
Yep. We're just gonna
Okay.
get this out of the way
All right.
right now. This is one of the most memorable fights in the history of Final Fantasy XIV. It's a wonderful fight. It is ridiculous. Harajuku as fuck nightmare. I love it. I absolutely adore it. And she's a content creator. What more could you want?
I love that it has the heart gauges. I think that's a really cool way to avoid death as your primary fail state. I think adding those to any fight can be a lot of fun as long as we're not doing vehicles or something like that. The fight otherwise is mostly poo on the floor, which, despite the theming, isn't particularly inventive. Drop the poo on the floor from each other, but drop the poo close to the boss, run from the poo, go drop off your poo. It works.
But it's an insect fight. Like think of it like a beehive. There's all kinds of like goo and growth and
Yeah.
things that you construct the hive out of. I thought it was like really thematic and cute while being, particularly when you get to Savage, horribly unforgiving and really memorable.
The dashes were chaotic enough, but it was early in the fight that it felt forgiving, and that random factor didn't really keep it down. So I like this one a lot. I think
This is also the first arena I think of when you say Arcadion. The arena with like the little bee symbols and
the transformed.
the pink and blue crowd area. Like when you say Arcadian, this is what I think of as an arena overall.
So what kept it out of S then, since you threw it straight into A?
Because I saw the other fights that they had. Really,
Oh, okay.
It's just I love this fight, but there's others I like more. That I think that just like real. I'll scoop. Like, we've talked about it, and I've thought about this a lot, and I stand by it. The Arcadian it includes multiple of the greatest fights in all of this game. Have I played every single fight? No. Have I done a lot of fights in this game? Yes. I've done a lot of freaking fights in Final Fantasy XIV. And Arcadian is such a showcase of what Final Fantasy XIV raid fights are capable of, and I just feel like they've taken every lesson they've ever learned.
This music is S. I love this part. Just that octave.
It's spoken word.
Yeah,
It's like the kawaii version of the the talking before the screaming breakdown.
yeah.
I think the fact that an edgelord like myself is so in love with this song is about the highest compliment it can be paid.
It's so good. Tier S song.
The song is S. Easy S. The fight is very good. I think what you're talking about, like drop poop off, maybe keeps it out of S. But and spectacle wise, like it never has a massive like holy shit pop off moment. It's just very good and solid the whole way through.
And other bosses have better healer moments, but this healer moment's really good at the end here. Ultimately, Brute Bomber usually takes the cake on holy shit, heal everybody in both his forms.
Yeah, there isn't a huge tank moment in this fight. In Savage, you get to lead
You lead
the dash
B
phase.
madness. Yeah.
And yeah, I eventually got okay at it. But it's like not what I like. That's to me, it's my list, so it's my personal taste. But that's not what I look for as a tank. I didn't sign up to be a tank to be a crossing guard.
I guess chat does have a point that it should be in B.
No. The line is, the B line for this is, it may be honey bee lovely, but this is freaking A tier.
Maybe the B's for S. But okay, I agree with A. We'll make room for the future.
Doesn't matter that she's a B. This is A tier.
Okay. That's well said. Well said. Onward then.
To Brute Bomber! The scoundrel.
The scoundrel. Yes. Excellent stims throughout this. Smithereens.
I'm gonna blow you. Audible pause. To smithereens.
Yeah. Excellent lines to go mad with your friends with. To lose your brain too slowly.
Oh, I hated this fight. But it did grow on me. It did grow on me.
You were...
But not as much as his second fight literally grows on you.
I feel like I so often have this brain layout that people are like, why would Kyle struggle with this? And so rarely do we find that in you. But there was that pushback bomb moment where he would put bombs and you had to slide into the other pocket.
Yes.
Like playing pool.
Yep.
That I know you struggled with.
Still probably would.
And that knowing that I might struggle with something someone else might, and knowing you were having that too, it gave me great relief. Because I thought I just sucked.
Yeah, I find this fight messy and visually unclear. Not as bad as, what's the extreme that I hate? Zelenia. Not as bad as Zelenia, but getting close. Getting close. I find this fight, and I'm mostly thinking about the Savage here. I think the normal is forgettable, which I think is a mark against it.
It strikes a couple of wrestling poses, like him kind of going on the top rope.
The best stuff about this fight aren't actually engaging with it mechanically. It's kind of experiencing it, and it's theming. It's very well themed. I don't find the mechanics all that great.
I've got a really strange like of this. I love the arena because it reminds me of Pittsburgh from Fallout 3. And that was a great part of Fallout 3, man.
I thought you were just going to say Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh was great.
I'm like, damn, what did Pittsburgh do to Kyle?
I don't think I've been to Pittsburgh to really comment on the state of the pit in the Berg. But it was sick. That was a great part. That was a great DLC. Back when DLCs were rocking. So the Burning Souls is the song. I do like Doom music.
That's what you call it. You've dubbed this as the genre of music that whatever the song is, you've dubbed it Doom music.
But it goes into that barrel, 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 barrel thing, which is not like Doom never is like, hold up my piano real quick and like, you know. There's no keyboard or keytar in Doom that I'm aware of. Maybe a harpsichord for, you know, the demons.
This song doesn't do much for me. It works for the fight. It's really appropriate.
And there's a dude going, oh.
I don't put on... Well, I used to not put on video game music a lot. 2025 changed that with Expedition 33 and Arcadion. I have put on a lot of Arcadion songs to just listen to. I have never once put this song on purpose. So...
It worked for the fight. I mean, that's why, like, the music to me is solid C. But that's also because I didn't like it. I think it's a B if you just don't... If you just think, hey, that's fight music. You're fighting a thing.
Yeah, I struggle with it because I'm like, I don't like the song, but it really works for the fight. So, like... So it keeps me from, like, wanting to, like, totally tear it down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it perplexes me.
I feel like in the end it should be more cheeky and fun. Because it gave Brute Bomber an edge of seriousness that never existed in the first place.
But that's the wrestling of it all.
Yeah.
That's absolutely the wrestling of it all.
But,
you know,
like,
I'm a pretty passive wrestling fan. I do enjoy professional wrestling. I don't nearly have the history with it that a lot of people do, but I have enough of a history with it to be like 100% an intro song that would play for this dude as he walks down the row to get into the ring and fight. Like,
and I feel really strongly about Absolute Tyrant for that reason. I think his intro song is a perfect wrestling intro song.
yeah, it's pretty similar here. But yeah, anyway, two things are true. The song is weak, and it's extremely applicable to the character.
Great quotes. Fuses. Fuses are ass.
Fuses are ass.
Stepping on the fuse.
Oh yeah, that
with
mechanic just
server
sometimes
tick.
doesn't work.
Yeah, that wasn't
Yeah,
cool.
the fuses do kind of show off the worst of how Final Fantasy XIV works as a coded programmed product.
I think the fuses on the top of the bombs, one short, one long, that was fine. It wasn't really fun to identify. I'm not 5. I don't get a kick out of long or short, you know, opposites.
Well, I mean, because of how janky it is in application, I don't think it could have been more complicated.
Yeah. But because the
I
bombs
thought, overall, like in concept, I thought the fuses were cute. I think in how they pulled it off, it kind of bums me out.
But I love the dash. I love, you know, him going top ring. I love him kind of doing the wind up on left or right.
To me, that's the best mechanic. It's
Yeah.
really thematic while also still like being a functional mechanic that you need to look out for.
The crotch shots, the many crotch shots across this particular, that weird flip he does
Yeah.
for no reason.
I gotta look through the rest of these because I really gotta think about this for a second.
I mean, it's technically my turn if you want me to lead.
Sure. If you want to.
It's easy. B for bomb.
Oh God, that is way too high.
You would go lower? I thought it was.
I'm looking at what's left. This is C or D for me all day. This is maybe my least favorite fight.
I had a lot of fun doing the sliding bits. Even the spread out at a distance from him bits. I thought the spreads were fun and not too hectic. I thought the sliding bits were fun. His dance for being a basically interactable object was pretty, you know, thematic. He had character.
Yeah, I'm with Chad. It says if this isn't a C, what the hell is?
I got a couple of C's.
I have a spicy C.
Okay, all
Actually,
right.
I think I might have a spicy D, but don't quote that. I heard it. I heard it.
I'm down. I mean, I fully expected to enter this particular category and be talked down from a B.
This is a board
This is
of
not a
this
D.
is a board of just Arcadion. We are weighing Arcadion against itself.
This is not a D.
Then nothing is.
you bring up the big point that if this is just an Arcadian tier. Wait, we're grading on a scale? You want to put something in D just to have a D?
Look at the board. What are your options down there? Are your options the entire goddamn history of this game? It's just Arcadian, man. If we were gonna rank cereal, we wouldn't bring burgers into this.
I think
The rustling of the paper is fantastic.
I don't think anything here is D. But I understand the curve of wanting a D.
In the grand scheme of the entire history of Final Fantasy XIV, yes. I want someone to look at this list and think to themselves, how much fun am I going to have going through the Arcadian?
Yeah. I'd be okay putting it there at the moment just to, like, take up to guard the realm.
Do you want to meet me in the middle and go C for now?
Let's go
and
C for now.
We can see how we feel later on down the line.
As we get that sounds good. I like that plan. I like that plan. Okay.
Cool.
Next up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Wicked Thunder.
Yeah.
I freaking love this song.
Give it all.
I adore this track.
It elicits guilt and feelings of inadequacy in me. Don't particularly like this song for what it did to me. But as a Arcadian song, I think it fails terribly. As a Eutrope song, I think it's all right. What? How is this a wrestling song? How does this elicit, drop kicks and flips and fireworks?
It depends on your character.
And there might be an entrance that I'm not aware of in
This is
wrestling.
absolutely an intro song for a character with something to prove.
You could say that about anything. You could say, I'm a frog man from the deep south, and I have a perfect song for me, Like, if your character could be anything...
do you have a point to make?
My point is that you have more wrestling knowledge than me, and if you choose that any song can be wrestling, then that's not a point I can make over the course of this argument. But this song's okay. It has a fun part.
That's part of what makes me like it. Like, she's an underdog. You want to root for her. She's trying to climb the ranks into the next division. I really like it. This is my favorite song of the tier.
Versus Honeybee Lovely? No, hell no.
I can get out of my own way and admit that Honeybee Lovely is more iconic, and more people are going to remember it, know the lyrics, make it a part of their personality. I am also myself with my own opinions, and I like this song more.
Honeybee, Be My Honey, It's Showtime, Black Cat, then Wicked Thunder, and then Brute Bomber.
Wicked Thunder, Honeybee, Black Cat, and then Brute Bomber.
And then several steps, because, Black Cat's too good, with a Brute Bomber somewhere down here.
Yeah, Brute Bomber's music is a D for me, dog. This is absolutely a personal taste thing, but I just really like this freaking song.
Yeah.
It's also just like a good rock song. It's very catchy, has a phenomenal chorus. I like the vocalist. I just really like the song. It's also not corny, which almost every song with lyrics in the whole of Arcadion takes a giant bottle of corny and just cuts the tip off.
Oh, but I love the corny. I give this song.
I like the corny too, but this doesn't have it, and it's just like a legitimately banger.
I give this song a solid B because I don't really care what they're talking about. It's just like, that's a lot of words.
But all the rock bands you like, that's why you like them.
Well, yeah.
Because if you cared what they talked about,
well, sometimes they're actually, telling a story.
I think this is like legitimately, as it appears in the game, the most well executed song.
It's okay.
Wow.
It's okay.
At an impasse. I'm trying so hard not to just be like,
I mean, you have a cheering crowd supporting you, so
yeah.
You know, I think I'm allowed to think this song is kind of.
I'm going to jump ahead and even say that it's a better execution than the Extremes theme.
Oh, wait, you're talking about Savage? The Savage Phase 2? Is that what you're talking
What?
about?
No, the pop punk song. The Mirror.
Oh my God, it happened again with Extremes.
Yeah, you did it to me earlier.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to get you.
I was a little lost.
Figured you would. I was using language you previously used.
I said, chat, I said in my opinion, and then proceeded to have a conversation for an extended. I am allowed to
What are you talking about?
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
Why are you yelling at me?
Sorry, no, I'm not yelling at you.
Oh, okay.
I personally don't find this song particularly interesting, but I also, as I stated at the beginning, I feel a great amount of shame, embarrassment, and complete lack of skill when I hear this song, and all I think of is my time in Wicked Thunder and how much I disliked it.
Savage is a mixed bag. There's some mechanics in Savage I think are inspired, and I love them, and I would do them a million times over. And there are other parts, particularly the final phase, that I never want to see again, and I just plain don't find fun.
This Witch Hunt is a piece of shit.
I love Witch Hunt.
And it's a
I
completely
love Witch Hunt.
unfun, stand on a dot, pile of crap.
I like Witch Hunt.
I enjoyed Stand on a Pile of Crap Laser Time. I thought Canon was really fun. I had a lot of fun during Canon.
I hate Canon.
Look at your tiny picture, respond to the picture.
That part. Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
part.
I was also actively healing during Canon, so that was a lot more fun.
I think I like Witch Hunt because it is the cranked up to 11 version of like the DDR part of Suzaku, which I love. I love Suzaku, and I love when you're just standing around Suzaku doing your thing, and it's important that you do your thing, and it's important that everyone else does their thing, and Witch Hunt is just that on crack. It's just the bath salts version of that, and I love it. But I completely, you are 100% valid in being like, this is the worst PTSD a video game has given me in the last 10 years, and I really can't argue with that.
I would absolutely enjoy a way more passive background song, so it is less recognizable when it comes on, so that I don't have to feel the feeling.
I'm not talking about the music. You're bringing up the music. I think you also legitimately hate the music, which is fine, but I disagree.
However, Electrope has many uses. Excellent line. Oh, look at those massive cannons. Great line. And if one wing needs wings, another great stim. So, you know, some really solid lines, some really fun shit.
The vibes overall are like among my I just love how vaporwave this whole fight is. I love the monster design, and not just because LOL boobs, but it it doesn't hurt.
I like the fur kind of clinging in from the sides, completing the nudity in a sane way. The horse mane,
T for team way.
Yeah, and the horse mane isn't like embarrassing or weird. It's just kind of part of her hair without.
It's a really strong design.
Yeah,
and I feel like we don't talk enough about it because of how sexy the design is.
And I think that her flying is way better than anyone ever trying to walk in like weird peels to give them horse legs.
She absolutely earns that like DBZ like Super Saiyan status of just like floating as you fight.
And it's lightning, you know, lightning comes from the sky. So if you have lightning powers, you can fly. It's that easy.
Yeah. I really like this fight. I ding it because I ding it mostly because of Savage, but for different reasons. I think you have mechanics you like that I don't. I have mechanics I like that you don't, particularly Witch Hunt. But I can't help but I'm going to screw myself a bit. I can't help but think of Howling Blade, which I think is just one of the greatest achievements in 14 fight design for specifically Savage. Whereas like I think Howling Blade is such a well-designed encounter that when I compare it to Wicked Thunder, I'm like, I really like Wicked Thunder, but they cooked even better down the line. So for me, I would say Wicked Thunder is a strong A for me.
I put an A. Absolutely.
Oh, then what are we even fighting about?
I'm just, you know,
Send her to A.
I just didn't know disliking the song was so dramatic for everybody. There you go.
It gets into a nitty gritty that we don't normally do here, but I think as a product, it's the best execution. Like I have issues with a lot of the vocal performances across a lot of Arcadion songs. I think the drums are pretty weak on a lot of tracks. Like overall, like I like the song overall, like what it's supposed to be and kind of what it represents for the fighters. Like I don't really think they miss in that regard for any of these tracks. So for me, it really comes down to being a bit of a music snob and a rock snob, which I'm a giant rock snob. And they went to like as much as I love the Mirror, when we get there, I'm going to talk about like they're just tuning their nose when they're doing that vocal performance. And maybe I got ruined by the Husky cover. Because I think those dudes absolutely killed it.
Sometimes
but
listening to a cover makes you like a song more because you can understand what's going on.
It can, yeah. But this just comes down to this is just straight up my favorite vocal performance in any of the songs.
Damn.
Yeah. So I think it's very good. I don't even know who sang this, but she killed it.
Yeah, that'd be good to know. Next up.
Avane supered. Would you say the Brute Bomber song superplexes you? Sorry, that was an intrusive thought. I'll show myself out. I'm really mad that I didn't think of that.
That's pretty good.
Suplexes.
That's pretty good.
Me. I'm already going to end up hating Garrett's take on Tyrant's music. I'm probably going to hate Kyle's take on it too.
We'll see. Let's perhaps hate on this. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot about this fight.
You forgot about old Dancing Green?
Yeah. Well executed theme. All right.
All right.
I have one sentence that is my review of this entire fight.
Okay.
Dancing Green's Ride the Rhythm, the song, is the best thing about Dancing Green.
I would include his song with the vibes. It is so integral to the vibes. Without it, it makes no sense. The whole fight, like you just told me moments ago, that wrestlers can have any theme they want. I think this is too far. You have become so themed, you lack function. How would he even fight? In this world of magic, he's able to blast things and summon frogs. But in an actual arena, if you came out in the Saturday Night Live best, I would be concerned about your necklace penetrating you because of injury.
I can tell you haven't watched any wrestling.
Because the necklaces actually penetrate?
No, just like this ridiculous themes, and not everyone is at the same level. You have the Undertaker, who's literally paranormal, and then you just have an actual luchador.
Sure, but I'm the target.
You also have paranormal luchadors, which is some of my favorite shit in wrestling, but there's plenty of them where they're just actual wrestlers.
I think that the music is integral, and I think it does a fabulous job, and I think for that reason, the vibes are immaculate. This is a fight that set out to do a rhythm battle where the boss is basically uninteractable except for maybe one or two sideways drags. He jumps to the center immediately after any time he does anything mechanical that requires any positioning.
Yeah, you're basically fighting a lamppost.
And I think that is amazing, particularly when tied to the music and him doing the barrel, 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 barrel. That is so cool. It looks so effortful, and I wish more fights were this closely tied to the music, but I also, just as a consumer, look at that and say, that looks like way too much work. Let's build a background song and have it punch things. I bet this fight was a shit ton of work.
I really struggle with this one because, yeah, the vibes are pretty immaculate. For what they went to go do, I'm not a disco guy. Like, just not really my jam.
I mean, what is a disco song? Like
most of the popular stuff that came out of the 70s.
I know, but name one.
Staying Alive.
Staying Alive. Okay. That one about September, is that a disco song?
think that starts to get into Motown, which there's a lot of blending
Yeah,
between the two genres.
the time period, the recording quality, all that.
And I do quite enjoy Motown. I can get into disco. Growing up, I was so sick of it. It's what my parents listened to. But
My parents listen to Enya.
oh, there's some Enya in the house too. Yeah, it wasn't exclusively disco, but it was a lot of disco.
Can your dad bust a move?
Oh, dude, my dad can dance in
Hell
a way
yeah.
that makes me really feel inferior. Yeah, no, my parents can dance. Yeah, this is a tough one because it's like all personal preference. Like I'm like everything about this is pretty well done. The only like objective critique I have is that I think the way the boss pretty much locks itself down is pretty lame.
I think that makes
But
100% sense.
the rest of it is like I'm like this. They went for it, and I just don't like it. Like there's just no other way around it. Like they absolutely went for it, and I have nothing else to tell you besides I never want to see this fight again.
So
I don't like this one.
I think
probably my personal least favorite. I legitimately forgot about it as we were talking about Brute Bomber.
well, when I picture this fight, there were some fun healing moments. The spreads were not so big that I couldn't AoE heal, which is just like quality of life nice. But if I think of it as a tank, yeah, I kind of feel bored just
You're kind
on
of
your
just
behalf.
there. You're just kind of there. You're just a shitty DPS that has to be close to the boss.
But it was also located in the right tier because of how much time you disconnect from the boss to go dance in the spotlight and whatnot. Like it felt like it was appropriately put at the first entrance, while also being perhaps not the most interesting way, much like variant dungeons, to lead the player into the content.
Yeah. Anyway, I stand by my opening statement. The best thing about this fight's the music.
I think
For that reason, this does not rank high for me.
I think the entire package is absolutely stellar and amazing, and I want to see more fights just like this, set to even more badass tunes. Giant Disco Bunny Man did not inspire me to want to battle him, particularly when he merged with a frog. So, D boss design, A music, A vibes. I put this in B.
I would D this out of spite. I think that
I'll fight you on
you
that.
got too cute to execute on it well.
What if I want to rank it in B so that they make more things like this and improve?
What if we had a stance on anywhere on this list? What if we actually took a stance, Kyle?
Well, there's stance and then there's throwing things in the bottom for bottom's sake.
B is way too high for this fight.
I assumed I would be talked down to C. I can put this in front of Brute Bomber.
I would put it lower than Brute Bomber.
You'd put it lower than Brute
Yeah.
Bomber?
Yeah, I would. It's all frosting, no cake.
But I love the frosting. It's ice cream cake. That's just ice cream. That's not even frosting. Maybe it's like that toothpaste frosting that, changes your poop's color. But it's solid. It's in the freezer section. At the very least. This cake is in the freezer section. 100%. Oh, I did have more fun doing Brute Bomber mechanics, though.
Right, by our own discussion, you agree with me.
I agree.
Chat, you saw it. He got there on his own.
Well, kind of. I really like the package. I think I'd rather do Brute Bomber again.
Yeah. Which fight would you rather do?
Fine. I'll do that for now.
Yeah.
Fine.
I am better at Dancing Green than I am at Brute Bomber, and I would rather do
You'd
Brute
rather
Bomber
do
again.
Brute Bomber.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Those two are a match made in hell. They deserve each other.
All right. Fine. All right. Fine. Let's have a palate cleanse, shall we?
Yep. God, this song is so good. This is a sleeper song for me. I love this song.
Yeah. It came out right around Dan to Dan hype for me.
Oh, I was late, I guess.
This reminded me not directly of Jet Set Radio, but it made me love Jet Set Radio and listen to that over and over again. So,
well, it is. There's a lot of graffiti going on.
There's a lot of graffiti, yeah. And then there's like, it's not really the same music, but I freaking loved it.
F tier song, 24-hour ban for that person.
That is a strong stance, but I mean, we have to just say personal preference there. I love this song.
Yeah, same. I'm trying to think of the whole tier. So we got this. We got Brute Abominator. We got Howling Blade. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, Dancing Green. Yeah, no wonder I forgot about him.
This is back to the drawing board.
This is the best song of the tier. This is the best song of the tier.
Is that true? Okay, that's true.
I could see you loving Howling Blade's song. Because you like Michael Bolton.
We'll get... Do I like I like Michael Bolton when he's funny in like Captain Jack Sparrow. I can't think of what he does for real.
You like Bryan Adams, who's basically just another Michael Bolton.
No, Michael Bolton's a very different vibe.
Oh, okay. Would you say this is your favorite song of the tier?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I love this song. And I love what it did to me, which has made me listen to other songs I like. So I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, this song is phenomenal. Absolutely freaking phenomenal.
Also, great freaking lines. Gallery of Glamour.
Yes.
Gallery of Glamour. Yes. Great one. Draw this. Prickly Fellow was a fun one. And watch out. This is the one that the watch out is from. Watch out. Great lines to go mad to your friends with.
Yes, and then we get into mechanics, and the normal is pretty fun and memorable, and the Savage might be my personal favorite fight I have ever done in the history of Final Fantasy XIV.
Ignoring the Savage, even the normal had really good arena changes.
Yeah.
And the summons, the ad phase, just while the landscape doesn't become dramatic, like it in terms of like Lego pieces, it only goes about 4 high. None of it is like climb the rafters and get on the ladder and like the whole castle freaking. No, it's all pretty flat, even in the negative because there's quicksand. But it really is
the river unique. Though. There's the up and down because that's literally a part of the mechanic is the hide in the river for a part of it, and that impresses the shit out of me.
And the fact that the water conducted electricity, like there's some just really cute stuff in here. The bomb thing bores me. That's really my only anti-mechanic. The whole like, it's a succubus, or it's a bomb, or it's you jump and fly. Like that was just kind of.
Oh, that at the very beginning of the fight.
Picture, yeah,
it's fine.
It's
out of the way.
Yeah, it's gone very quickly.
It's out of the later bombs that you have to deposit into the quicksand. I think are very cool.
That is just mechanically cute. I didn't love it, but it was just something I was like, oh, look at the technology on display.
Yeah, but they tied it back in. Like
you had to deal with like a getting dyed a color thing that seemed kind of ass, but I actually don't know if it was that big of a deal.
Yes, that did bother me. Yeah, that's the Savage Tank Buster is a bit of a nightmare, but. I eventually got there. It was the thing that bothered me was that when she aims up, you go in, and when she aims down, you go out, and that does make me really mad. Really mad, like exceptionally.
I was
mad.
just happy I didn't have to be a part of it.
Yeah, but
sticky goo.
I got there.
That was just fun. The healing here was a blast. I want them to make more fights like this, even if they involve me slowly dropping off piles of spinning water. I'm fine with that because it was from an ad. It felt like it came from a source, that it wasn't just the boss's left ear casting spells on me. I think it was great, and the arena was interactive in a way that an arena felt like, rather than being a layer. And like it was dangerous, but it never felt like the arena was the boss. It was just in addition to, probably because she was free to be moved around.
And you
at all
actually
times.
need to move the boss around.
Yeah. That's probably what did it. Is the ability.
Yeah, it's part of the reason I'm so harsh toward Dancing Green is because both these fights really go for it with making the arena dangerous, and I just think this excels in all the ways that Dancing Green kind of just exacerbates the snapshot issue. I think that this is a I don't know. I feel like this really plays the 14 strengths, whereas the former really kind of agitates the worst aspects of 14 rating.
Dancing Green, it just feels like a coding thing. Like that snapshot was so egregious. It just feels like something
it's
got
because it's to the beat, and so I think it's
Yeah.
a little more unforgiving than other fights.
That could be.
And
then
which
you're
once you
playing
know
it to
that,
the
you
beat.
can play around it, but it really just made the learning of it unfun for me. But that's a personal thing, so I don't expect a lot of people to get on my side for that.
Okay, well, I placed the last one to start with.
This is my favorite fight in the game. So where do you think I'm going to put it?
Let's do it, man.
Do we
Like,
agree?
I agree completely.
I haven't even talked about Yans or the ad phase. And
Like the worst I can say is like the boss model was goo A tier. Like, yeah, okay.
she's cool goo though. She's got
She's
that
cool.
semi-translucent
Yeah.
blue color. She's
Yeah,
sick
no,
looking.
and her buns become like
They made me like a
slimes,
Lalafell. I don't
you
even
know?
like Lalafells.
Like it didn't thrill me to pieces, but it was perfectly serviceable for what it was. So I gave it an A.
Yeah. Yeah. Jan is pleased with your rating. Yeah. I like the Jan. I don't really have PTSD for the Jan. It gave me a really fun personal identity where I'm like, I'm the Jan guy. Let's go.
Well, we had amazing players and we didn't get stuck on Jan. Jan wasn't our barrier.
we did.
We got stuck in a.
This is our. Because we did Dancing Green in a night.
Yeah.
This took 2 nights.
It did, but I never felt like we weren't making progress, or it more so, I should say, as a healer, there was never a part of Jan where I just didn't know what to do. I could always change something.
Didn't this take us 3 nights?
I could
'Cause
always heal more.
We had to swap some people out who hadn't done it before on our second night, and we actually did worse our second night, I believe.
I believe we did like a day stream for something along that.
Yeah, yeah. This was a learning experience for sure. Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Yeah. Anyway, it's my favorite fight in the game.
All right.
And I love the song.
Let's go to Brute Abominator and Not Afraid. No fear sticker on the back window. Salt Life. Life is good.
This song is just a straight upgrade over Tier 1.
I've gotten sad that they've stopped putting letters, or what the letters are in the circle for now. They're just the letters in a circle. No one writes what they're for anymore on their bumper stickers.
What? What does that have to do with Brute
I was thinking
Abominator?
about No Fear stickers from the 90s. Brute Abominator.
That wasn't a letter. It just said no fear, though. That doesn't even work for the thing you're talking about.
The song is called Not Afraid. He's not afraid to transform into a hideous beast, apparently.
Oh my god. Let's be honest, Savage in general gave you PTSD, Garrett. That's fair. That's fair, Dark Knight. That's fair.
So is this a wrestling song?
Yeah, they'd probably cut in right here when the chorus starts. You wouldn't cut in at the very beginning on the actual intro where it's like, dun, dun, dun. Oh, maybe you would actually.
I like
because I could imagine the lights like off on, like dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, dun. And then dun, 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 dun. That's when the pyro fires off. Can you imagine someone walking up to pyro? Is pretty much the only question you need to ask yourself.
I just feel ancient when I hear this song. It's just so noisy. It's so distorted. I can't hear what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna invoke music I know you listen to. No one that knows your taste in music is surprised to hear this.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
This is basically thrash metal, so this is kind of in the style.
Sounds accurate.
Not the singing, but the guitar is very thrash metal. This is kind of in the style of Slayer.
I can see the drummer exhausted.
Pantera.
Like he's stringy. There's sweat flying off his long hair. He
didn't bother to cut his guitar strings.
He's just slamming it. Wait, why does the drummer have guitar strings? Oh,
No, the guitarist.
Guitarist. Okay.
I thought you said guitarist.
No, I was talking about the drummer.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they're all sweaty.
Yeah, and yeah. So, I'm not really a thrash metal guy. I didn't grow up with it, but like I can at least appreciate it.
What's a band that's thrash?
Slayer, Pantera, early Metallica, even.
I don't think that's my style. But I think it works as an evolution of Brute Bomber's music.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And this fixes like a personal thing. I have a lot of Final Fantasy 14 rock songs, which is like the drums bring it. The drums go hard in this track, and I really like it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you do actually recognize the drums as an instrument back there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like the song. Not my favorite. I like it better than the previous Brute Bomber track. Do you like it better than previous Brute Bomber track?
Let me just
Probably not, because you like Doom music.
let me honest check myself here.
I'm just trying to see if we agree or disagree.
Yeah, let me see.
I'm trying to simplify it.
No, I actually put the other music higher. Yeah, you're right.
So you like this better?
No, I like this lower.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I gave that a C. This I give a D.
So we're split. Wow, you're okay. You're such a
In
dad.
music.
You're such a dad, but not even a modern dad. You're like a 90s dad.
Some say I have an old spirit.
There's a lot of dads in my neighborhood. Like when I go for a walk, their kids are playing on the front lawn. They're wrenching on a car, and you just hear Pantera blaring from the garage.
What's Pantera?
This style of
Oh,
music.
okay. All right.
Like so. Yeah.
Now, I will say that this does feature the bleep, and that's quite fun
I do like
because
that.
somebody cursed. To take this outside is a good line.
Well, let's get into the mechanics of the fight and the vibes.
Fiendish flora.
I love this fight.
I like weapon making.
I think this fight is really memorable regardless of which version you do, because you were getting smacked across buildings regardless of the version you do. The normal is really cool, really memorable. I think the Savage is Banana Town. Like, it's nuts what they did with this fight.
I like Master Chief and his mastery of weapons. I like Gilgamesh summoning 1,000 swords, and I like when you rip an axe broadsword out of your chest and make it made of lasers or plants or some shit.
Why do I like it with guns, but I don't like it with melee weapons?
Probably because there's a reloading and discarding factor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the click and then pulling out more guns.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that shit. Oh.
See, that's why, you know,
Part
like,
of why I like Halo so much.
you probably like Dark Fantasy where the weapons get covered in fat and they have to discard them for, like, that reason.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that in anything I've consumed.
Yeah, it's a fun thing, you know.
Oh.
It's obviously violent.
Covered in viscera.
Yeah.
Does that
yeah.
happen in Berserk?
It loses its edge very quickly. A melee weapon.
Side note, I looked into reading Berserk. 'Cause
Oh,
I've,
yeah?
I've always
Yeah.
wanted to get into Berserk. I love how Berserk looks, and everyone tells me there's not a single adaptation that's actually good or does it certain justice. Are you aware of how much Berserk there is if
I'm
you want
not,
to read
apparently.
it? Because you know that Van Helsing. You know that Helsing book I got you, the hardbound one?
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
I believe they did that for Berserk, and there's more than 12 volumes.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. It would cost me over $1,000 to buy the whole set.
I have grown up being told and believing that the original Berserk anime is a perfectly adaptation, so I just believe that.
Oh, really? I heard the
Yeah.
I heard the ending is bad. Anyway,
Well, it's
DM me your thoughts on Berserk. But
it's lawful, chaotic bad. Like, it's evil. It's not a good ending. It was an ending.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want
wasn't
to.
displeased
I don't want to
by
have
the
this
ending
conversation.
outside of the
I just think it
alignment.
looks cool, and I want to get into it.
Anyway. Okay.
They didn't finish the ending. Okay, there you go.
Oh, I thought that was the end.
Well, as we've learned, you're easily misled.
True. I'm gullible. I'm very gullible.
I find gullible to be a bit insulting. I don't
It
like to pull that
is,
word out.
Mainly because in the 90s, people liked the look up if you're gullible joke, and I'd be like, what? Oh, shit. Or there's no gullible in the dictionary.
This is why we're friends, because I got by that
yeah,
too.
all the time. Or the old, like, finger thing. Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Do you have anything bad to say about the mechanics or the vibes about this fight?
I love the arena changes. I love weapon making. I don't like evil exploding flowers much. So while
I don't either. I'm with you on that.
I love getting Sub-Zero'd into the basement. I didn't necessarily like the
Sub-Zero'd into the. Oh,
yeah, like getting uppercutted and ended up down there.
I would
And-
I would have just. I like the pit from Mortal Kombat is what I think of. But
Yeah, and just in general, like the arena changes and the knockbacks, even in normal, really, really fun. I just don't like that the plants really took a forefront down there. But when we were on him and the healer checks, good shit. Didn't like the clock spot when he would jump across the room, but that's just me. Didn't like getting to my clock spot and being correct there. I would,
Yeah, why did he become a plant? I don't remember why he became a plant.
he ate like a bunch of feral souls all at once.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, but they weren't very strong, we find out later on.
Yes. Which
they-
is what I thought they were going to do with the president, because it seemed
Little
like
baby doses.
an obvious escalation. Anyway, yeah, I think this fight's kind of great. Tier 2's pretty banging.
There's some good shit in here. I mean, well, you keep forgetting about Dancing Green, which is helps your banging.
Listen, if
review.
you're gonna have a weak entry, get it out of the way in the beginning. So even in that regard, I like the order in which they brought the fights that I like.
Is it my turn to go first or your turn?
I think it's my turn.
I know we just agreed on S tier.
Oh wait, no.
S was for sugar.
I think it's back to your turn, but you had the mouse now for a while.
Yeah. So I put this.
Go for it. Where would you?
I put this in. I actually put this in C, but now that we're
Really?
Yeah. No, I was kind of feeling. Wait, where are you?
So we've established that you really hate the music.
Yeah, it's just lock me in a room full of noise. It was madness. I wasn't a fan. Do you want to adjust this? Is that? I saw your eyes dart to the mouse.
Yeah. Well, because I think we both agree that the fight's really good.
Yeah, the fight's good.
And the vibes are good.
I could have muted it, I guess.
Changing, I was gonna put it here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think it.
I think this
today.
is a sleeper, really well done, really well designed fight.
I think if Black Cat was at this tier, Black Cat would be as fun, if not more.
This is such a more interesting designed fight than Black Cat. They are not even on the same. Like to me, it's way above Black Cat in mechanic design.
But Black Cat is a 1-1. You take Black Cat and amp it up to a 2-3.
What are you talking about?
Well, she's in wing 1 in the first slot. 1-1.
That doesn't matter. That's never been a thing we've weighed.
I'm
It's
just-
just how do you like the fight versus the other fight?
Imagine if why can't I only think of Mickey was more powerful? I don't know. Who's someone who sucks? What if Krillin had all the powers of Gogeta or something like that?
We didn't establish this at any point as something we were considering.
It was an argument I was trying out. I can see it's not working. So
No,
I'll
it is
abandon
not.
I do agree that it's more fun than Black Cat.
I mean, I think this is probably my order. I think I like Honeybee a little more than Wicked Thunder, a little more than.
You've talked me up 2 full ranks though, so that's why I feel like
Yeah,
it should
but,
go in the
like,
top of B.
How much are we really like? You can turn the music off. You
Could.
hate it so much. I don't even like the music that much. I just think the fight is that good. I think the vibes are awesome and the fight design is really strong. I think the fight design is borderline S tier. The vibes are an easy A from me. And the music, I think I'm lucky. I'm the type of person that type of music, even though it's not my favorite genre of rock, when it gets that fast, it almost becomes meditative for me. Like it kind of just becomes like a noise machine.
Oh, I feel that way about like Carpenter Brute and that kind of thing.
That too, yeah, I can get you with
But
you
like,
on that.
I know
but-
people that'll listen to that and they're like, I am being assaulted.
Yes,
I cannot think.
I did that once to our mutual friend Abby.
There's an entire like war band outside my window coming to get me. I can't listen to this any longer.
Yeah. Our mutual friend one time was like, "Could you please put the midnight back on?" I was like, "Okay." All right, sorry. And it was Carpenter Brute. That was currently playing.
Damn, I don't feel like I should let this happen. I'm okay with B above Black Cat.
I'm only pushing you because it seems the only reason you're dunking on this is the music.
I think that boss model was an absolute mess.
Oh, it's not my favorite looking boss model, but it's okay. All right, I'm gonna talk in the future a little bit. It's a way cooler monster design than the final boss of this entire raid.
I disagree.
Wow, you are really a dragon simp then.
Yeah, I kind of am.
Any dragon at all will win points with you.
I would prefer that his teeth were more like overlapping and twisted, but I'm a big fan of needle sharp, and I came to enjoy the hand wings quite a bit.
I think the hand wings are like a 5-year-old's idea.
You could like really play with some dough, you know.
It looked like when you ever see people on social media where they like a professional concept artist will do a rendition of their child's drawing. That's how I feel about the final boss in its overall look.
Even when he has 2 hands that are dragons,
That's cool.
and he could pet them 5 times each.
That's even more like you're doing a 5-year-old's drawing, but it's a cool 5-year-old instead of a lame 5-year-old.
I mean, he wasn't like a hairy fire truck. It's a dragon man. There's 2 chances. That child's disturbed or he's really cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
Well,
cool.
usually, you know, somewhat disturbed children are kind of cool. Anyway,
You want to know my full layout? D tier music gave the boss itself and its look a C, but the vibes mechanics A. And maybe, you know, maybe bottom should have the most weight.
well, we usually do we like how the boss looks, yeah or nay, as part of the vibes.
Yeah.
Because we do vibes, music, mechanics. So if you gave mechanics an A and you gave vibes an A, maybe you gave vibes a B because you don't like the monster, and you gave music a D. Because for me, it's like AAC, maybe even S on mechanics. I think the mechanics are really cool.
I will trade you one D dancing green for a B abominator. Or yeah.
Wait, you'll put Dancing Green in D?
Yeah, I'll
If we do B,
yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I can abide that, man. I think this fight's too good. I think it's too cool of a fight. As a raid boss pervert, I'm really going to bat for this, but as a Dancing Green hater, you do have me in quite the conundrum, Kyle.
Do you like
I did not think this was going to be our impasse, by the way.
Do you like shambling mounds?
I think it's insane to put Black Cat and Abominator on the same level. That's it for me. That's really what I'm struggling with. But okay. Next!
Excellent. Thank you.
I do
Next.
this under duress.
Excellent.
With his peerless blade work and preternatural agility.
Howling Blade. The song is Unleashed.
Division, the Howling Blade.
This song, man. It's such a mess.
What even is the genre of music for the intro?
I would love to know.
Conga?
This part where he goes in the bathroom for a bit. And it's not even like a normal bathroom. It's like the bathroom at a beach where the stall doesn't go to the ceiling, but it's definitely a brick wall.
This song is... it's a mess, and I say that with love. It's such a mess of a track.
You can't enter Howling Blade and listen to this much and not walk away with like some feelings about what's happening here, and you end up kind of liking it in the end.
I solely like this song because of Stockholm Syndrome. If I hadn't cleared this on Savage, I think I would hate this song.
There's a part where I swear he says, "I love long division." Every time.
Huh.
It's past now, of course, because we're back to... is this one singer? Because they've got range.
This is Jason Charles Miller, isn't it?
Is it? Because it sounds like this is multiple people.
I'm assuming it's Jason Charles Miller.
Yeah, I know that there's
Chad, has that been
different
confirmed? It is Jason. Yeah. I thought so.
But the challenge still stands. You can't call it Gundam or anime. What genre is this?
Yeah, that's not a genre. Like, is it rock? Is it disco? Is it pop? Is it synth?
Yeah, we're talking about music.
Is it indie rock? Is it like... It's... I couldn't place this as a genre if you forced me.
Then he says, "I'm sleepy now." Can't compete with that. Broadway pop?
Oh, 80s Phil Collins is kind of inspired.
Okay, power ballad. I feel like we're closing in. I feel like we're making progress.
I'm actively hostile towards everything in the song except for the chorus. I think the chorus is amazing. The rest of this song would make me change the radio station.
It would depend when I turned it on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you caught me right in the part where he's howling
If you get to the part when I climb
in the ring,
I'm like, yes!
I'm okay with the
Let's
I do
go!
long division part. Yeah, this part. I'm okay with this part. I like this.
I'm trying to hear the part where you think it sounds like Division.
It's coming up. Here we go.
All right, let's listen to this.
Right here.
Oh, my vision.
He loves long division.
It's robbed of decision, but sure. I can see how you got there.
But here, you turn on the radio, and you're like, oh shit. And you're grabbing. Yeah.
This has a bit of a
And I'm free.
Eurobeat, honestly, vibe to it.
This is me. Oh.
We're getting there. So the verse is 80s Phil Collins. This part is Eurobeat. You know what? I think if you just increase the BPM on this, I would love it. I think it's just too slow. I think the tempo, I think we just up the BPM to where it was a little more like driving music.
I think the speed of the song, and that's what we're talking about with BPM, right? Beats per minute?
Yeah, beats per minute, yeah.
I think it works well for being in the sky. It sounds airy.
Oh, I'm with you. It 100% is
Echoing
it's a beautiful fit for this fight.
It's doing well for the fight.
It's a wonderful fit for the fight.
Also, amazing lines. Let's begin, shall we? A pack of him. Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways. You gotta love completely uninterested Howling Blade for this entire battle. I'm feeling it. Terrestrial pack.
Why are you being discriminatory against Japanese music? Akaki, do you know what language this is being sung in?
I think we're asking for a genre too.
Yeah, you can't just say country plus music and say that's a genre.
The Wolf and Earth stuff. Fenrir, Earth, Wolf.
Yeah, Warfister, that's what I'm saying. It's a slower, it's like an initial D song if you slowed it down.
Talking about do you want to talk about boss or arena here? Because they're very unique. Gundam Wolf Star Hair Man is a weird look.
I really like it. I think it's super fun.
I think it works really well with his teleporting, his illusion making, his lightsaber.
Why would a wolf be a Gundam? I have no idea. I don't care. It's all about execution to me, and I think it's well executed.
I would have a complaint, but I think he's, chomping on that electrope, and that's why he has a second form, much like Eutrope, and that's why he's robotic. Much like Eutrope became more robotic when she ate a bunch of electrope. This is very electrope-adjacent boss design, rather than the more organic-y characters we've seen along the way here. So everything about the way he looks, though it is kind of silly, totally justified. I'm not huge about just being in the sky, but I like when it breaks up, and I like when there's like all the bits in the air because it combines his ability to fly with his earth aspected stuff. It's a weird mix, but I do think it all kind of feels justified. And the song's airiness gives it an edge of reality.
He looks like an 80s Gundam, and parts of the song sounds like 80s Gundam. Not the whole thing, though. So, it just all works for me. It's fine.
Mechanically, I think there's hits and misses.
Got a nice beam sword. Yeah, I wish the floating wolf heads were even a little bit cool looking. They are such a lame asset.
Yeah.
The design of Howling Blade himself is so good. It's really iconic. And you just get monotone, semi-translucent wolf heads that kind of just look like dragon heads that I've seen in other fights.
Well, and the sort of, I know there's the pack of him line is tied to when he's making illusions of himself. So there's a pack of him. But I kind of wish the wolf heads were wolves. Running, illusionary wolves. I love feral spirits. I love shaman classes.
Jellicat in chat saying mech wolf heads. That's, I think, what I wanted.
Oh, maybe a touch of the mech in there as well.
Yeah, it's just a wolf head.
I thought that was more of like the spirit of the wolf, because Fenrir, he's not saying Fenrir and Electro work in mysterious way. Like he's saying,
Yeah, but-
this is Fenrir's power.
But it
he's
does for
using.
him.
It does.
It has manifested in him as a Gundam suit.
But when he's projecting as a summon, like a shaman might, that's when I enjoy this kind of spirit animal he has running with him.
All right, well, yeah, it still could have been a cool looking wolf.
It could have been, yeah, it could have not been a head. It could have not been a square in a circle of a sphere.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Cube.
Savage only.
Cube, yeah.
Yeah, but still.
I like the Beast is Unleashed part. That's
The beast has been unleashed. Yeah, it's awesome. Like, it is actually
you know what?
legitimately good.
There, I agree with you. It should be faster. The Beast does not sound like it's unleashed. The Beast
is keeping a sensible tempo.
The Beast is going on a bike ride, and it has the shorts and the long helmet and the click-in boots and everything.
It's kind of exercise music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Beast is thoroughly leashed.
Yeah, but inside him there are two wolves. Yes, Imarashi, we are aware. We know what the next line is.
Yes, we do.
Have fun with that, chat.
I've been concerned that people never say the next line anymore, but you know, I'm glad we all know it.
It's funny because it's an actual saying with an actual, like, family-friendly...
It's amazing.
But no one thinks about it
No one
anymore.
does
Everyone
anymore.
just thinks about it and they won't stop.
And they won't. No,
Ding.
it just keeps
They won't.
happening.
The internet has ruined us.
It's
The internet
so
has ruined
good.
us.
It's so beautiful. Seeing it in the wild.
Yeah, this fight's
Love
really
it.
good. I do think the normal's a bit forgettable. I think the Savage is god tier.
Yeah. Grueling.
Absolutely amazing. The Secret Phase 2 is so good, and I think so much better than Wicked Thunder's Phase 2.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's really well designed.
It's more three-dimensional. I fought a lot of torsos at this point, and I've seen a lot of fists hit the ground, and just getting to be all around this guy.
This is one of the coolest torso fights in all of 14.
Yeah. It's a back fight as well, you know? It's all of them.
Yeah.
It's a waist fight.
We could have done our own tier list just for the final fights because they'll have a secret second phase, and it's like they're in their own class, and this easily clears Wicked Thunder for me. The only thing Wicked Thunder I like better, well, it might not be true. Wicked Thunder is a really strong design as just a boss model, and I might say I like the Wicked Thunder's more iconic than Howling
I think Wicked
Blade.
Thunder absolutely is cooler
Yeah.
looking than Howling Blade.
Yeah, probably more. They're both really iconic, though, I think.
If Howling Blade did the
We're
Starscream
split
Michael
on the
Bay
music
jump
cause,
and
because we're split on the music. Because I'm going to give Wicked Thunder the win on music. You're going to give Howling Blade the win on the music.
did I do that?
If you didn't, then I definitely won the previous argument about Wicked Thunder.
I ranked them the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, so you just don't like either. Because you were kind of hating on the Wicked Thunder music.
No, I got pushed in a corner and people asked me to justify my hate, so I kept hating more. I don't actually like feel that strongly.
that does happen a lot.
But people
and-
told
yeah.
me to tell me why they hated
See,
it.
chat. See, this is what you do. This is what you do. Yeah.
So I rank them the exact same. I think this is more. If I had to say more words, it'd be this is less offensive and more forgettable.
The music?
Yeah, I wouldn't notice if Howling Blade came on in the room.
It wouldn't activate you like a sleeper cell?
No, but I could hear Wicked Thunder song across the way and feel guilt.
If I hear and I climb, and I'm just gonna be like,
I'd be like, what's going on? What's going on over there?
my hands go into mouse and keyboard position when I hear Howling Blade
row!
song. Ah!
Home row!
Oh God! Oh jeez, I just snap. Like my hands just move. Like it's go time. Yeah, man. Whose turn is it to place this? It's yours, I think.
I believe. No, it's you. It's you.
Is it?
Did I hand you the mouse last time?
No, I was
Oh,
fighting
okay,
over.
okay.
I was fighting
All right.
over Brute Abominator. I lost
All right.
that fight.
I gave this. I went like this. I do actually like the action-packed parts of Eutrope's overall fight better than I like the action parts of Howling Blade. And take into account, removing some Savage thought processes.
I'm trying to. If I bring Savage into this, I think it's S.
I think you're right because of Phase 2.
Phase 2 is so good.
Yeah, Phase 2 is pretty kick-ass.
For me, it bodies Wicked Thunder Savage.
But I had way more fun doing, as insane as this is to say, I had more fun doing Wicked Thunder canon. And the part where she's like, no, on the floor was kind of fun. I just had more fun in Wicked Thunder.
I had more fun in Phase 1 of Wicked Thunder.
Yeah.
I had more fun in Phase 2 of Howling Blade.
I also farmed Wicked Thunder normal because I didn't know any better.
Are you embarrassed about anything in Howling Blade?
Not really.
Because I'm proud of things in Howling Blade.
Yeah, I caught on to things I feel like a predictable speed. I healed things that made sense, and I carried my own. I believe our clear I didn't die once.
That's tough.
But like I said, I didn't know how gear worked when we got to Wicked Thunder, so I farmed normal, thinking that's how I would gear up to do Savage, like some sort of fool.
Yeah.
So I did it a lot. You want to bump him up? I'd be okay with that.
It's tough, man, because Honeybee, I think Honeybee still hangs in A if I don't consider Savage, but she's definitely strongly in A because of Savage for me. Song's super iconic. Boss is super iconic, but the normal kind of just like, I couldn't tell you what happens in Honeybee normal. It's just kind of
It's a lot less dramatic in terms of phase switching.
Whereas I think Wicked Thunder has a pretty damn memorable normal. I think Howling Blade has a pretty memorable normal. I think the Battle of the Normals.
The normie battle?
Wicked Thunder probably wins. And Honeybee probably loses. I think in the Battle of the Songs, Honeybee wins. Even though I personally enjoy the Wicked Thunder song more. I can bring in Honeybee's song is just iconic. And the Battle of the Savages, Howling Blade is, I think, the only S tier Savage of the three.
I mean, if we do this, if anyone argues, we could be like, well, as people who beat the Savage, we. So I'm down for this because
I'm just not sure anything else goes in S for me after this point.
We'll see.
I can be convinced.
We'll see. All right, onward.
I think I can live with this. I personally would have just thrown Howling Blade in S without thinking too much about it.
All right, let's get to it. Vamp Fatale. The song is Sinister. Oh, she's dreading the audience of their ether.
I feel like we're going to get so lost in the sauce of this and we're going to be accused of being simps. Because I don't think in the history of Final Fantasy XIV, you and I have agreed on a character being a scientifically generated in a lab waifu that appealed to both of us.
Grahatia.
He is hard not to love.
Yeah, you gotta love him.
Yeah. 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 I went on such a journey with this because they didn't preview this song in the live letter.
No.
So here's where I was. Let me paint the scene for you all. Here's where I was heading into the live letter for 7.4. First off, I wasn't even thinking about music because usually we don't hear Arcadion music.
Sure, it was a big part of this live
knowing
letter.
more Arcadion was coming, in my head I was just thinking, there's just no way anything's going to appeal to me the way that shit that's already happened in the Arcadion has. Fights, music, etc. Like, nothing's going to do it. And then Live Letter comes. And they're like, we got Tom Morello. I'm like, shit, that's really cool. I like Tom Morello. I'm not like the world's biggest Rage fan, but I like Audio Slave. I kind of missed the Rage Against the Machine. I've gone back and I enjoy them now, but it's not like something I would grow up on. Then we're still watching Live Letter. They don't even make a big deal about the fact, but it's playing in the background. We finally get a pop punk song. Like an undeniable. There's no question. You're not going to sit there wondering what it is and get 20 different answers from chat, and some of them are just going to say Japan. It's pop punk music. And I just go, holy crap, they made a song for me. That's awesome. So I'm already just like, holy shit, they're bringing it for Arcadion. And those are the only 2 songs we got a preview of. So there were 2 more unknowns. Right out the gate. This freaking fight.
Yeah.
This song is such a sleeper. Like, I can't believe they did it. I think this song, it stands toe-to-toe against all of the songs you and I have given high marks up to this point. This song absolutely rips, hyper catchy, phenomenal, not even remotely subtle lyrics.
Nope. Great.
And it, for me personally, it has an amazing chanting part. Who doesn't want to go on your knees?
Yeah, it's
Imagine that at FanFest. Imagine you're at FanFest. And it goes on your knees.
And this, I love the bell dinging.
And I know we've got folks in chat who are like, ew, rap, because that has happened during Sugar Riot as well. And if you're one of those, I'm like, I'm sorry.
Wait, does this have rap in it?
I would consider the verse pretty much rapping.
But, okay, so first off, the little bats squeak by. They're flying around, then this shit happens.
This is also a bit of a rap beat. It's in the pop.
So this is rap?
This is basically rapping.
Huh.
It's not singing. She's not holding a note. Maybe a little bit at the end there, but it's pop with hip-hop influence.
I don't know. I just know what I like.
And they're
I like
literally
this.
using a drum machine.
Oh, and this part, the harpsichord, right? Like, it's just so, it's so vampire-y.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's very K-poppy. It's very 2000s solo Gwen Stefani.
Oh, if we were to be like, it does kind of have like a K-pop Demon Hunters vibe.
It does have a K-pop Demon Hunter vibe,
Yeah.
100%.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if that came out with enough time for this to be a reaction to it, because I feel like this
I think so. I think it probably, I mean, who knows what order it was made in, but Soken seems like he, like, depending on the track, he can work very quickly.
This to me is 100% a VTuber collab. I've watched quite a bit of them
100%.
because I can't
And
help myself.
that's heavily inspired by J-pop, by K-pop.
Yeah.
All of that, which is a pop within their country of origin. There's a lot of that just crosses over with what we think of as pop here in the States. A lot of that is pop music mixed with hip-hop elements.
Oh, I guess this part is.
Yeah,
Yeah. I feel like when she lowers her voice, it's a lot more. Yeah, and the drum.
yeah. There's an indie artist I like called Lady Cobra that does this. It's like kind of like aggressively sexual, like kind of like lo-fi rap. There's a lot going on here, and it's all well done. It's goddamn catchy.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah. And again, I can imagine Vamp Fatale walking down the ramp to this. Maybe laser lights instead of pyro. I'm not. It's a lot of red. I could see just straight up open flames.
I know nothing about.
Not even the jets. Just full on like the fire's on.
I know nothing about wrestling.
They enter.
I'm sure
the
they
entrance
do.
is a big deal, Kyle.
Yeah, no, and there's someone talking like this over the microphones, and they make a big noise, and that's all I know. I don't know anything, but I think the song is freaking awesome. I think the theming, the tools of torment, the coffin maker, the whole blade thing. It's not perfect, but I get why perfection would be maybe not T for teen. Like the implements of her torture are just death machines.
They are.
They're not.
It's a raid.
Yeah.
And that's when you have to go into the lore of the game where like we are powerful and we're fighting super powered individuals.
Sure, but there's not like thumb screws or nipple clamps or anything like that, you know? Like
Nipple clips would be hilarious.
Like, you gotta look out for the nipple clamps, everyone. Oh shit, half the party has nipple clamps.
Okay,
Get in
you
the corner.
wouldn't make it that literal, but you can hear Medem in your head. Think about it for a second. You can hear Medem going, "Oh no, the clamps."
The clamps.
You can hear it. You can absolutely hear it.
It's just like
you're not even doing a bit. You're not doing it. Kyle's serious. He's not doing this for a gag. Like you could have had more openly.
I think so. I think
Yeah,
that, like,
you could have had some 50 Shades of
the
raid mechanics.
ball and chain, like that's a whole mace. Like that's like Sauron's Witch King walks out.
Yeah,
swinging
you're
that.
gonna die.
Yeah, those are just death machines.
But we're warriors of light.
Yeah, and we're
Yeah.
here to, she wants to kill us, it seems.
Oh no, the clowns. Oh no, the clowns. That's all I can think of now. How do they not do that? Honestly, she's draining the audience.
Draining the audience was a nice touch.
Yeah, I'm gonna be complete. And this is not like I'm not trying to do hot takes or like drag the audience or not. There's a lot of things in Final Fantasy that the audience, like chat, a lot of times treat like it's the funniest thing on God's green earth, and I'm like, it's fine.
It's okay.
It's chuckle worthy. She's draining the audience. Audible pause of their ether is legitimately hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so damn funny.
Because you got Honeybee Lovely and like Medam's going on about like how they're being enchanted and mind controlled, but the fact that they added that pause with the feet slamming in the background, the product placement, like she's got like, I don't know, sense that she's selling as her persona. I think the entire thing is really, really fun. And in particular, the Vamp Stomp, I think is what it's called. The Mario Party. It's just so Mario Party, the sound circle going out and hitting the bats and having to dodge those.
It's really,
and then the
really
DPS check of the blades.
Yeah.
Like watching this in Savage, it like this, I can't give it better regards if I was like, nah, I don't think I will. And I'm like, oh, I kind of, at least this fight, I kind of do. Like this is just a fun looking fight.
Yeah, I can't overstate how much Kyle, publicly and privately, was just like, I think I'm done with Savage. And the fact that this has lit a fire under you to be like, I kind of want to do this fight, like I think is high marks.
And with that desire to like want to go DPS and seeing that DPS race against a giant meat grinder, yeah, that sounds like what a great place to, wet my teeth. Is that an expression?
Cut your teeth.
Cut my teeth on DPS.
You would whet your appetite. You would cut your teeth.
Yeah, and I'd stub my toe. The claps. So
are we doing any? Oh, we're recording a video tomorrow.
I don't.
Let's say, are we doing anything more? Because we should just, if we weren't doing anything more, we should just stream starts at 10 a.m.
Watch Hector and just see what happens.
No. We should just go power level you a DPS and get you geared.
Yeah. I might end up doing that while you're out of town there. That might be my...
I saw your personal notes. I see how much Warframe you're thinking about playing.
I was thinking about it, but I might just...
You got to catch up to me, man. Get on my level.
I don't know what I got in...
This Warframe casual over here.
I don't know what happened in Deep
Hasn't
Dungeon.
even incubated an egg in Warframe.
No, that's true. On my main account I did, but that was a dog, I think.
Oh, okay,
I
shit.
know there's a dog.
Never mind. He's not as casual as I thought.
Well, that was 2014. At any rate, the only thing keeping the boss model down is the cop hat. I don't like the cop hats.
Boss model down as
she's got the tiny cop hat.
Oh, that's like a sexy thing.
I know, but I just, maybe personal preference is sharing too much, but I don't need that hat. I've always thought that's weird.
It was cute for like a hot minute in like Delia's era emo, like mall emo in like the late 2000s.
Also,
like, if you were into Fallout Boy, there's a good chance you were wearing like a damn near a newspaper boy hat.
And I have, some of this comes from costuming and theater history, but tiny crowns, no thank you, because I know how many hairpins it takes to maintain those. Like, you better be wearing a wig. And even then, you're hella uncomfortable the entire day.
All right. I apparently underestimated our chat and how much they know about certain things. I was going to bring up leather culture, and I was like, that might be going too far and probably going to go over a lot of people's heads. But never mind. I just saw leather culture in all caps in chat. So
sure.
The hat's also, that's just leather
Yeah,
culture.
it's just kind of thing. Yeah, well, you got horns, You've got enough on your head. Don't worry about it.
I go to bat for it, because otherwise it's just smooth hair into the horns, and the hat kind of gives you this almost tiered cake design of the ornamentation of the top of your head.
Check out this bigger horns.
Bigger horn?
You have room for more horn. Or a flame crown, which probably isn't her vibe, but I do love a good flame crown.
I'd like a flame crown, too. She's not a flame crown.
I know.
There's actually like no fire going on in any of this.
No, actually, no. It's
bats and
actually
blades.
just blood.
Bats and blades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my only knock against anything boss-wise.
Love the design. Absolutely love the design. I shouted at Katie, curves!
Curves. I played the song for Kristen that night, and she's listened to it multiple times since. It's just a fun-ass song.
I don't think this would be Katie's vibe, so I did not run to her and make her listen to it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're up.
Oh. This might be recency bias, but I would go here.
Oh, well then sign me up for recency bias because I put S.
Wow.
I mean,
S?
dude, it takes a lot for me to want to be that interested in getting back into this.
I think it's mechanically very strong. I don't think it's mechanically S.
I'm also of the headspace where I'm combining all the tiers together and saying that a third boss in a wing has more power. So I elevate what happens in the first fight mentally to kind of bring them to the same power. Because if we made them all fight, like, the president wins because he's the one that requires the highest gear score. But if we minimum eye level them all, that would just be fun to see. I wish this game had.
You keep trying to come up with the most complicated new rule that we've never talked about.
Yeah, I know. But have you ever watched
I'm gonna
like
fight you every step of the way.
have you ever watched those Elden Ring videos where like they spawn in the bosses and make them fight, like 50 Mikolas versus 10 apes or something like that? It's great.
No.
Okay,
But I'm
well,
aware
at
of
least
them.
move her to the front of A there. I'm okay with that.
This is where I struggle, because like for me, mechanics kind of above all, because I like rating. And I think I would just just a more memorable fight than Honeybee on mechanics for me. And I think the Savage is also the case. I just think Sugar Riot's Savage is so transformative for not a final boss with not a secret second phase. That's part of why, like, it's no contest for me that Sugar Riot goes in S tier.
I just want, like, if I were to make this tier, the reason why Sugar Ride's so high right now is I would want to be like, yo, devs, check this out. And for them to see Sugar Riot just all alone up top and go, we should make more things like that.
They should. I'm pretty disappointed seeing that there's no multi-target like ad phase fight in the final tier, because I just think they absolutely cooked with Sugar Riot, and I was hoping to see one more take on that kind of fight.
They should give you plunge back just so you can plunge in on your knees. It's not fair. Like, imagine it works out perfect.
I am okay with any way anyone interpreted what you just said.
Like, I have a disengage too on Sam. Like, that's gonna be so sick. Doing a backflip. Well, it's not a backflip. It's more of a back jump.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's
right,
put
I'm
her
very-
here,
I'm
and
happy with that.
I will happily put her in S if she ends up in S on the fan vote.
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay.
Cool. So I can be convinced. I can be convinced.
All right.
All right, back to you. Back to you. Back to Kyle.
Here we go.
Surprisingly good fight.
Red Hot and Deep Blue, The Mirror.
Yep. I am so biased. Hello, personal bias.
That's okay. I'm sure
There's
somebody.
a lot of my biases going on right here. I like multi-target fights. This is a multi-target fight. It's my favorite genre of music to ever exist.
There's got to be someone who really hates this music.
Oh, I'm certain. I'm sitting in the room with him right now.
No, I find it hilarious and ironic. But that's not hatred.
I don't want to relitigate this, but I find that bizarre to me because I know what music you like.
But
Like, you listen to, admittedly, kind of comedy joke music.
well, it's not a joke to me.
It's a joke to the band.
Well, I don't know. They're pretty serious about it. You see their music videos. But to me, it's very fun. And my time with Tony Hawk and Crazy Taxi.
I mean, that's what I like about
is
it.
something I have a lot of joy for.
That's everyone's like, Garrett's an edgelord. I am, but like, I really need you to have an air of fun to things. Like, it's why I don't go too far down certain roads musically. So I'm just like, if you take it too seriously, I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. It's like I can't do Slipknot. It's just like,
yeah.
you just like, you kind of taking the fun out of it for me.
I have a hard line at Disturbed. And
Yeah.
that's only like half their discography.
I have thought a bit on Disturbed over the years because they just do have a couple songs that are freaking bangers.
Yeah.
But I could say the same of Slipknot. Slipknot do just have some songs that are bangers, but generally, like, it feels like a band I should be a huge fan of, and I just can't bring myself. I can't fully go over to their side because it's just like you kind of took the fun out of this.
That's
like,
fair.
You take your shit too seriously.
A master plan would be one of mine. That's just a little too.
Master plan.
Yeah, master plan does a lot of like hair metal or. But Power Wolf's freaking funny as shit. You know, sanctified by dynamite.
Yeah, it's a balancing act for me. And to me, pop punk, it rides that line. Like, because if you go too fun, I'm like, all right, we're just, everything's a joke, and I can't get, like, I struggle with the darkness, even though, you know, they've got some bangers, they've done some good shit, but like the whole thing just feels like too much of an on the nose, just look how funny the 80s were. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm out, because
Ooh, another extreme there is
the joke keeps going.
Ninja Sex Party.
I'm unfamiliar.
That's almost like they have some fun things, but it's also like so deep into Weird Al, but without going.
I love Weird Al though. Anyway,
Anyway.
we've now relocated it.
Anyway.
Let's close that again.
Well, we can't help but talk about music when you're looking at this music.
I really like the song. I'm super glad that it's in the game. It's the only time in my life I have DM'd Husky while we were still live making our own content to ask to be a part of a collaboration. So there's that. Really like the song.
Yeah,
It's also a
sounds
really good one of these. Like, it's good lyrics for like a Sum 41 ass circa 2002 pop punk song. So yeah, there's all of that. All of that is going on here. So love the song. Personal S tier. I don't expect it to be there for you. I don't expect it to be there for the audience. I don't think everyone likes pop punk as much as me.
Yeah, because there you're dealing with Locust, or the Power Man 5000 song from Heaven's Ward.
I do like that song though.
Yeah,
It is good.
I like-
I'm not even really a Power Man fan, but that song's
but
sick.
kind of like ironic in a funny way, like it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I remember their music videos being on TV. Like, I have enough fondness. Bothered me that they were playing fake guitars.
I never noticed, but that is upsetting.
Anyway,
It
was theming. They had like fake futuristic looking guitars that didn't exist.
So we got a pretty good rundown of the music here. Let's talk about the boss and their mechanics. I don't find pleasure in anything I'm looking at. I don't think.
Really?
I don't really want to do this fight.
I figured as someone who likes Jet Set Radio and kind of that era of early 2000s extreme sport video games, specifically, because we had a lot of those growing up. Late 90s and early 2000s, you were spoiled for choice for any game representation of extreme sports. And then you also add magical elements on top of that. This is an extreme sports video game made circa 2000, complete with like 2000s era water graphics. And you're also just doing fire and water magic spells as they surf and combine, and I thought you would have loved it. I figured this was like an easy home run for Kyle.
Well, you're describing what it would be like to control extreme, not to be splashed by them.
Oh, to be fighting against it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we both... Okay, all right. Now we get into the mechanics conversation. You and I both... I'm going to put words in your mouth because I do know you. I am your friend.
Mm-hmm.
We both hate it when you lose control of your character in an MMO.
Yes, I do not want to get on...
Do you want a vehicle phase?
I do not want to get on a surfboard. But
Okay.
I was just saying that's what you were describing, was maybe me, myself, being on a surfboard. What I was
just saying is that I like the vibes of that, and that is the vibes of this fight.
Can I request being on the fire party so I can drop shit off? I like graffiti modes. I like where I like Splatoon.
I think when we get to this fight, if we end up doing this fight on Savage, you can request the fire position.
Yeah,
Fire party.
I think I'd like to be in fire party.
If it's not, it may be randomized though.
Could be. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know.
Chad, is
does anyone know?
Is it randomized, or is it like a party 1, party 2 thing? Is it light parties? Is it roll parties? What are we working with here? Does
I am
anyone know?
gonna address a comment here. It's both.
Both?
Part of it is.
It is not randomized. Some parts are random. Okay. All right.
I too am disappointed that the water doesn't wash away the fire, but I also truly believe that they tried.
Water
it is
doesn't wash
so
away the fire.
It is so obvious.
Mechanically, that does disappoint me.
And with Zelenia, with all these like the water and Sugar Rush, we know that this touching this can do this. I feel like they were swiping big triangles across circular lavas, and deleting circular lava, and they're like, that doesn't really make sense. We want it to be a pizza cut out of the circle. And they just kind of went, we just won't bother. This is so much work. We got another few fights to design. Like, it's so right. Like, it's such an obvious thing to be like, why doesn't the lava disappear when the wave hits? That it makes me believe they tried. Because what we all do. And I think they lost a few points for that. Sure.
They made steam, which makes sense. I guess. Okay. Yeah. The folks catching up on stream supering to say Raha is peak waifu. Never beating it.
Well, it's true. It is true. It's okay to interrupt us with true statements. And then if you left like that, yeah, exactly. If you left that 1 pixel of fire on the floor, because it washed it off, but just not quite enough.
Oh, I don't think you should paint it to be completely gone, but I think it should be how you make your safe area.
Yeah.
Maybe not in Savage, because we've seen what ends up happening in Savage. You end up with an adorably tiny safe area. But for normal, at least, I'm like, yeah, let you just paint it away with the water.
And I think it's cool that they combine, you know, that they both get in there. You start one, they tag team out, then you fight one, and then they go, no, I'm going in. Then you have to fight both at the same time, and they sort of combine their spinny powers like they're in one of those motorcycle cages doing flips together on their boards.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the vibes and the vibes are immaculate. I do score the music highly, ironically, but and I just don't.
You could just not say that part.
I could. I score the music very highly, and I find it funny.
Kyle's getting his revenge for the years of Imagine Dragons disrespect.
And I don't think I want to be a part of any of these mechanics. So
I think I do. I think Savage looks fun, even though I haven't done it. So Savage, even though I haven't done it, is influencing me a bit. The area denial going on in Savage just looks nuts. And I bet it feels so cool when you get it right. Everybody gets in that tiny little like trapezoid.
I am hopeful.
And you're like, yeah, we did it.
I'm hopeful that I'm going to do a curve move. Yo, dogs, I'm about to do my curve move and end up over here is just as easy as, let's go stand at the curve and spread out.
Yeah.
Because if it's actually, I'm about to do a curve and remember.
I don't know what it is for water. We watched a lot of people who were doing fire during that phase.
Yeah,
and that seems pretty classic, like, aim this out so you have room to work. Like, which I'm like, cool, sick. That's satisfying. I can wrap my head around that. It is cool. I don't know what's happening over on the water side. We didn't see enough people from that view. But yeah, I really like this. I kind of came into this wanting to wager you A. I could go B because I feel like they could have gone further with the mechanics, but I keep coming back to A because I'm like, it's just a good time. Why fight a good thing? This fight just is a good time.
I think after a conversation, I'm comfortable there in the bottom of A.
Cool. Send it.
All right. Hoorah. There it is.
I like it. I'm okay with that.
Then onward we trot.
All right. The Tyrant.
Yep. Absolute Tyrant. Absolute Tyranny is the song. This is your Colosseum behemoth fight. The weapons, the Gilgamesh vibes, big slams of the other part of the arena. Now, see, this is the song that makes me go, oh, right, wrestling. This is wrestling, I know. This is the entrance. This is walking down the ramp, pointing at people.
Kyle never left
Screen
80s
goes.
wrestling.
Yeah, why would I know anything else?
Okay.
That's not a dig against wrestling. I just don't watch it. And then the mic comes out and you go, I'm looking at you on your life.
I'm getting out of my car for this.
It's a perfect version of this song. I like that it says Arcadion.
Yeah, I found myself humming it a bit.
I did too. And that kind of ends my positives because
This is a weak song.
I liked it more when we were in the fight because it was sort of undistracting. And
it easily falls into the background, yeah.
I mean, give me a band that this is close to. Like what?
Pick any 80s stadium rock band.
Like a jock jams
No,
kind of
like
thing? Or?
every 80s hair band had a song like this. But I go to Def Leppard.
Okay.
Because I kind of think of them as the really bog standard hair band.
What do they sing?
I couldn't tell you because I don't really like them. Because a hair band that's memorable is Guns N' Roses. They're like the best to have ever done it. This is not the best to have ever done it. This is...
But they got that sound.
Yeah.
So they're nailing, like, this is, I gave this music.
Oh, Pour Some Sugar on Me? Yeah, yeah. That's Def Leppard.
I did not like that song.
No, and I don't really like this song.
In the name of love. Wow. I can hear it.
Especially this part with like, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the closest. So for me, that's why I would rank this song lowest, because that part there is the closest the song comes to actually going off. And we had this moment live where we're like, hey, does this song ever pop off? And Chad kept saying it does, and I left the entire encounter going, it never. When did it pop off?
We let it hit the loop moment. We were
yeah,
just sitting
and I was
there
just like,
waiting for it
okay,
to have something.
it really fits for the fight, but that maybe shows my hand on the fight too, which I just don't think is that great.
Girls, girls, girls. Chad brings up, and that is a sound.
Yeah,
And they're hitting it. They are. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But it doesn't even go off as much as that.
Girls, girls, girls does have a bit of an escalation.
Yeah,
sure.
you get to the girls,
Yeah.
and you get that dun, 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 like yeah, they're just it's really effective, and I'm not going to argue that it's like not perfect for
It knows
what's
the
happening, and
assignment, 100%.
yeah, it knows the assignment, but yeah, it just doesn't bring it.
So for vibes here, the weaponsmith, the weapon master does a lot for me. I do enjoy Gilgamesh, which when I say that, we're talking about Fate's Day Night, which I don't think you've ever watched.
No, I got nothing.
Imagine a warrior who can summon an astral arsenal of thousands of weapons.
Okay.
And fire them like mini missiles or jump between them. What Cloud does in that movie we've both seen about Final Fantasy VII.
Advent Children.
Yeah, where he throws a bunch of swords
Yeah,
in the air and
I
catches
do like
them.
that.
Yeah.
It is quite cool.
Yeah.
It is
So
quite cool.
This is kind of one of those.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, nothing in this fight I find offensive. I just feel like it's been done before. It's been done before in the Arcadion, and it's been done cooler.
What part's been done before to you?
Things, just summoning anything as a mechanic that goes after you is all over the Arcadion. It's weapons here, but what I would say in compliment to it is I do like it when things are readable
Yes.
and understandable, and I think this is highly readable and highly understandable, which I do like.
I think that's a big points to it is compared to my left fist or my right, broadswords or axes and other weaponry way more interesting.
Yeah. I'm always a sucker for the stage gets smaller, and him throwing the stage at you is very cool. But I like all the way back to the very first fight. I like the Black Cat version better of making the stage smaller.
Where you're more in control.
You're in
of it.
control of it. You as a player are in control of how precarious the stage gets.
Yeah.
So it's like I like it, and I am a sucker. I'm a mark for it, and I like it in this fight. But other fights in this raid series, I prefer their version of it.
Now, of course, watching Gods Among Us play the series, a lot of the issue was DPS in the end. So it's hard to say if a mechanic in particular held them back, but they were hitting in rage regularly.
This was a huge wall for people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be like a memorable wall for me, like Brute Abominator was, or if it's going to be I'm glad that's over wall like Brute Bomber was.
Yeah, Brute Abominator, we did, kind of enter that now potion phase, and we're going to tweak this and drop the star a little earlier, and we had more fun with that DPS check because of those little knobs you can turn.
It's tied for the second longest third fight since Alexander. Damn. My word.
That's a lot. That's a lot going.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think he loses some points just for being a dude with horns. I think if I...
He's one of the least memorable fighters in the entire Arcadion, and he's the last fighter of the Arcadion, and I think that's a major sin.
I love his introduction on the car.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
his speech is
But we
solid.
don't rank story here.
I know,
bud.
but it kind of got me hyped for like the Elizon. I mean, our last Elizon turned into a succubus, so I was seeing another Elizon coming down the pipeline. I was like, oh shit, and he's got style.
Yeah.
And the behemoth arena I love because of the reference, because we've played FF2 now.
Yeah.
And I've been hit by enough behemoth meteors in not only Final Fantasy games, but Monster Hunter to know that behemoths are a very big deal.
Yeah.
And yet he didn't really do, I guess that's what you would get when you got behemoth powers. You'd get horns, you get bigger.
I don't think it's a offensive design by any means, but it's just not that memorable. It's like the actual behemoth is memorable because like it's an iconic monster for multitudes of reasons, and one of them is it's an iconic design. It's a really memorable design, and like I'm thinking of like that random time we fought a behemoth in a dungeon in 14, and I remember that model more than I remember this one.
Yeah, he was huge.
Yeah, he was jacked, just fully yoked out of his mind. Whereas, like, I like the design overall. Like, if I see someone cosplaying this, I'm gonna be like, "Holy shit, this looks dope!"
I'd be impressive by the horn weight. Yeah, you'd be out there like legend, freaking Tim Curry walking around.
Yeah,
really, you should just dress as Tim Curry.
The only reason I remember this and think it's cute is because I've played Final Fantasy 2.
It's doing some lifting.
Yeah.
This is my lowest rank. I believe this is on you.
This is your lowest rank.
Well, remember you've ranked things lower than I have.
Yeah. I would go here for Tyrant. The only thing keeping me out of the D is that none of the mechanics offended me.
I put it below Dancing Green.
Wow.
Because I want more Dancing Green rhythm fights. I want more fights set to the music. I want to explore that further.
Damn.
I don't know personally if...
C for champion.
I don't know if personally Absolute Tyrant has snapshot issues and in a non-future eye on the prize way.
Yeah.
I want more Dancing Green, but not with the issues it had. But yeah, I'm just not interested to participate in this man's particular abular genre.
You've convinced me.
All right. Oh, right. Oh, right. Oh, right. Yes. Heck yeah.
I would like them to keep trying with this and build a better Dancing Green.
That's what I mean.
I got nothing on Tyrant. He's just kind of standard, and to me that's almost a greater crime than swinging for the fences and making me kind of annoyed with
Long
Dancing
live the
Green.
king.
I would rather be annoyed and remember you than be like, this is fine, and then never think about you again.
You are the worst snapshot I've ever heard of.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even do this with malice. I'm just like, I expected more because Arcadion just brought it with their fighters and their personas and their arenas and their theming. And Tyrant, it just kind of exists. And to me, that's the greatest sin in the Arcadion.
I don't think Vamp Fatale has the personality to be the champ who is right below the president in terms of the background story. But she's got more presence than Tyrant.
Tyrant doesn't bode well if we do bring story into it. Because while I'm like, you showed up at a card and made me laugh. Just like, what's his persona? Like, I'm better than you?
That seems like, I mean, that's a song, basically.
Yeah, but
Long live the king.
Doesn't even do a particularly interesting job of that, in my opinion.
All right.
Back to you.
Back to me.
Back to you.
For our final
Wait,
one.
now hold on.
What?
Now
What?
Dancing Green's back in C, and Brute Abominator still in B. I lost out on this exchange.
Wait. Yeah, you did technically trade me that, and I do feel happier than I did previously. So I'm okay with this. I'm okay with that. Because I traded you... Wait, what did I trade you?
Do I like Black Cat more than Abominator?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm having an awakening. I love when the arena changes. And boy howdy, do I think Black Cat's version of it where the players have direct control over it. That might be one of my favorite raid mechanics. Man. Black Cat to A. It might be my favorite raid mechanic. And I feel like that's got to count for something.
We were making such good progress.
We were
on spreading things.
Now we're
out.
just glazing the Arcadion.
All right, fine. Everything's great except for you, Tyrant. Get out of here.
It's so good. It's such a good raid series.
There must be a bottom. Let's go.
The Tyrant is definitely the bottom. I think we agree on this.
The shocking true face of the villainous president, the mighty serpent of yore, the Lindworm!
Never had a choice. Never let
The Lindworm. Everything burns.
Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one
I like it a lot better with the intro.
The intro is my least favorite part of the song.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's super cringe.
I love cringe.
This tracks.
Your cringe feeds me. I love that pause. I think it's freaking badass.
This part I like. I think the intro is Cringe City.
I think this part here where he's talking quietly could be absolutely ruined by cringe in a music video. Now here's where we get agreeable, right? Everyone likes this part?
I think everybody likes it.
Everyone likes this
goes
part.
so hard.
Yeah.
Also, just like, this isn't even my style of guitar. This is a phenomenal guitar riff. This is a phenomenal guitar riff.
It's got a good wow wow.
Well, that's Tom Morello.
He's good at the wow.
He is famous for making a guitar sound like DJ Zap noises. Like,
sweet.
That's that Rage Against the Machine sound. This song's hype. It's just hype.
I love pauses in songs. I love stops. They're so good.
Yeah, it's just, I really like the vocalist. It's just the way he just says "light it up." Like, he couldn't have done something like, I want like a scream
He's
or
too
something.
cool for
there.
that, you know?
He's not though, and that's what makes it cringe.
The persona he has in the performance is cool enough for that. I don't know the man, and like I just said,
Well, I don't know. I'm not familiar with Beartooth, and I bear them no ill will. This overall, the song goes very hard.
but
I just wanted a little something more from that.
I am so happy this is a video game song though, because I think the music video of this would wound me
Probably, yeah.
and not make me like it.
Yeah, this would make a killer AMV though.
Oh yeah, dude,
This
that's
would
what I was
be-
saying. Like, when I heard this, my first thought was Helsing. Somebody in like 2007 with a bunch of Helsing footage. It would be so peak 2007.
Yeah, this would be an unassailable AMV. This would destroy all. Yeah, I'm not even. Whatever. It's a good time. Wi-Fi a good thing. I'm with that.
Cool.
I'm with that.
Cool.
I completely disagree with Shen yet his super chat, but I appreciate the support.
I do like the winky face though. That. All right. Focusing up.
Is there a music video? Kendrick Super makes it. Is there an actual music video of this?
Well, a performance video with footage in the background to me is not a music video. I'm thinking of like, you know, the dude with the stupid fuzzy hat sliding across the floor. kind of music video.
Okay, hold on. That you're just describing a music video. That's
Well,
all
yeah,
you're
but what's the
describing.
famous one with the guy with the fuzzy hat when he slides slowly towards the
Jamiroquai?
camera? Yeah,
That's
what's that?
Jamiroquai. It's like, that is one of the most famous music videos.
I
of
know,
all
that's
time.
why I think of it as a music video.
Yeah, it's a good music video. You don't like that?
No, it's ridiculous. It's silly. That's a silly music
You're
video.
impossible.
I like lots of things.
You're like, I love cringe, and then you're like, it's too silly. what the frick do you like? What's a music video you like?
I'd have to think about it. I haven't seen a lot.
Oh, then okay. Then it's inconvenient that you brought it up.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, hold on. FF14, Everything Burns. What is this music video? Is it on the official FF14? Oh yeah, shit, look at this. Oh yeah, this is a music video. Yeah, they're singing in a room. Yeah.
Oh wait, that's not. Yeah, that's just not singing in front of images. They're actually like
This is
rocking out.
this is an actual music video. Oh yeah.
You think that would help or hurt?
This would hurt me.
That would
Yeah.
make it worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's just a dude doing spoken word to the camera. That would send me. Tom Morello's got it, but oh wait, they start projecting the game on top of them. This is moving up. This is moving up.
What, like green screen?
Yeah,
Green
yeah,
screens
yeah.
are cringe. I hope we never do one.
No. They're literally projecting the game
Oh,
on
you mean
top
it's
of Tom Morello
actually-
as he's playing.
Oh,
That
yeah.
that brings us up. That brings us up. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, they've got the string thing you like.
I don't like that actually.
Oh, okay.
But that is Tom Morello, and I'm not gonna like.
Is he ever going to use that much string?
It's a stylistic
Should
thing,
he
Kyle.
clip them?
It's just a stylistic thing, Kyle.
Is-
I don't like long strings at the top of my headstock. That's it. That's all you need to know. I don't judge you for doing it. But I'm not going to be won over by it, is the important part of this statement. Anyway, I wanted another fighter. I don't think anyone's going to be surprised by me saying the final fight, just overall in vibes, did not do it for me. This was a bit of a letdown for me.
So what about in the now revealed second phase where he becomes a man?
Helps a lot.
Yeah?
Helps a ton. Yeah, that secret phase in Savage looks sick.
Now, when you're a giant being and you throw a punch and you're moving slow, that's atmospheric perspective plus the size of your speed coming towards you, right? You're not actually moving slower. Your punch would still be wicked fast, but it would just be going across a long distance. Really appreciate that you're thinking about
Don't know
this.
where you're going with this.
Oh, I'm just saying, is it actually more powerful to become small? Are you weaker while big if you have proportionally the same strength?
It starts to control Z the major mistake of getting away from wrestling entirely for the final fight of the wrestling raid.
That's why bugs are so fast for reactions, because nerve endings can only go so fast. There is a set speed that nerves can communicate at. So the smaller you are, the faster your reactions. That's why you touch a hot thing and it takes time for you to feel pain and pull your hand away. So in that sense, you could stab Godzilla in the foot and it would take him longer to know than a human that he was stabbed.
You're also just like there's hide and skin tolerance difference.
Yeah, there may be less nerves in his foot. You know, like when you grab a horse's mane to mount it, you do that because they don't really have
I
nerve
love that
endings.
you're like this, but sometimes it's like, well, then we need to open this up a lot wider, and it drastically complicates the conversation.
Yeah, you know, but it's the same sort of mysticism, like the strings being too long to me. So, you know, it all makes sense.
That's just a style thing. That's like it's the guitar equivalent of untucking your shirt.
Well, I don't think he should be. If I was a monster, I wouldn't want to become a small man. I would want to stay a monster and perhaps become a more powerful monster.
I could see the president of a wrestling association being so overcome with the desire to want to get in on the wrestling that you become a person.
And maybe,
so I'm into it.
And because he's a person on the inside with desires that he's projecting into the referee bot in order to be defeated purposefully, I guess he could choose to become weaker in order to be defeated while still giving a more powerful all.
Well, also he's like making clones of himself and stuff, so maybe he's not weaker. That might be harder to fight at the end of the day.
Yeah, and he but he still needs to be defeated. So, you know, in his final moments, his egg gave it its all and overcame him.
Well, it's Savage. It's not canon. You don't need to worry about it.
No,
too
no,
much.
but that's personified by him being a man and having the snake, the worm, on him as a whispering in his ear and controlling him.
As one does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Savage just improves it for me because this didn't do it for me. This is like the last thing in the world I ever wanted from the final boss of Arcadion. How do you feel about that?
Well,
did Giant Dragon do it for you?
well,
Serpent Dragon.
well, lucky for me, apparently I didn't care much about the wrestling vibes the whole time, so I thought this was badass.
Really?
I thought the worm and his mechanics were very wormy, and it's very unlikely in video games that you see a big boss interact with a field like with the coils. I think the coil is really cute.
That is really neat.
And he gets his whole body in there. The hands move it. The hands transforming into dragons move it outside of a torso fight and into something a bit more interactive on the field. Even though you're targeting the same torso,
it's still a torso fight.
but it does feel like he's dominating more space. I wish we had more fights where the boss would change sides of the platform. The torso would come up and go down. Like, you know, in Mass Effect 2, when the Reaper human kept coming up from the same exact side. Like, imagine how much that would elevate if you just came from different sides.
So you want a boss that is anchored in a position to change what side of the arena he is anchored to, and that is something that would make you move a fight up a tier list.
If he was positioned north and then, like, went underground and came back up south, I think that'd be cute.
So you agree with me that Brute Abominator belongs higher on the list?
Wait, Brute Abominator because he goes on walls?
Because he anchors and changes sides.
He's not a torso fight.
He is for a portion of the fight. For all intents and purposes, he is anchored for 2 out of the 3 phases. Oh, portions of 2 out of the 3 phases.
Up on a...
For all of phase 2 and portions of phase 3.
He's at max role-playing as a torso. Absolute max. Him being on a wall is cute. And jumping on those walls is cute. If we're going to go that deep, you have to remember my role was intensely boring. I went and stood in a corner and did a dance. Like, my interaction with his wall.
What do you want, man? Do you want it to be boring and you're not embarrassed? Or do you want it to be interesting and you're dying in a fire?
Just like everything you love, it's a fine balance, right? At any rate, I like floor eggs too. I like when pustules lay themselves out and say, "I will soon explode," because that's a very readable thing.
Yep.
Forced farting, as I've discussed in the past. And Everything Burns is pretty sick, and the Arcadion song taking up the second part is pretty good too.
Which the secret song was okay. The secret song was okay.
I thought it. I mean, we were talking. You liked the escalation of the song from Black Cat into Eutrope, so I felt ending on the song called "The Arcadion" was pretty sick, and I thought it did a good job being the final moment. If that final moment was defeating a worm, which I agree with you there. Like,
I think yeah. My issue with it is that it goes so heroic, almost angelic in the overall like tone of every instrument that's happening in it. It takes a lot of the edge out of the actual original songs that it's now spinning into a medley. It just gets kind of light and airy and takes the teeth out of the individual songs that it's including.
Oh, this is not going to be an easy song.
I still generally like it, but it does just kind of make me want to go and listen to the standalone versions of the songs that it's spinning into a medley.
Good chance that medley might be the FanFest one if
I can't really hold it against it though, because it's like it's the end. You're trying to make it heroic, but I'd rather just be listening to Everything Burns.
You'd rather listen to Everything Burns again?
Like, that's kind of my check there. Everything Burns is my favorite thing about this fight. Like the constricting coil mechanic is awesome, and then the rest of it is fine. This kind of feels like Tyrant to me. Like, other than the constricting, I think it's kind of I think it's pretty forgettable and normal. And the most interesting part from what we've seen in Savage is still the constricting part. Until phase 2. Which is its own separate thing.
Complete
which I
insanity.
do like, but it's because for me it starts to fix what is maybe my most disappointing part of the Arcadion.
Phase 2 is very astral, and I would say phase 1, while is a worm, is a lot more grounded. So it's hard to even compare the two. The surprise factor of it is very real, and your comparison between like a Howling Blade phase 1 and Howling Blade phase 2, those are extremely different fights. But I feel like the gap between phase 1, phase 2 here is even larger than Wicked Thunder or Howling Blade.
All right, let me try. All right. Oh, boy. We both like the song.
Yeah.
I think you like it a little more than me.
Probably.
But we both like it. You like the fight. I don't like the fight.
We're talking mechanically or the fact that it's a worm?
Yes. I think it is kind of phoned in mechanically, and I think the monster design, like, we don't compare it to other monsters, but if I did, I'm like, this is not even a strong monster design compared to the cornucopia of monster designs in Final Fantasy XIV.
I can say a personal preference that I know will be upsetting to a lot of people if you'd like.
I love it when you upset people.
I think it's cooler than Shinryu.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is the worst take you've ever had.
I said personal
That is
opinion.
the
It's not a
wrongest take you've ever had.
It's not a take. It's a personal opinion.
So you just like basilisks.
Yeah.
Because this is the most phoned in basilisk.
I like basilisk, yeah.
It's not even a cool basilisk.
I think it's pretty cool. Shinryu looks like you clean dryer lint with him, you know? Or maybe he's the head on a really interesting screw to make woodworking.
Yeah, man. Oh boy.
Now,
I'm glad you said it. Yeah.
We said we're not bringing lore into this or anything like that, but can you help yourself now?
I'm bringing the entire raid though into this.
No, you hate the worm too because he's not part of this. So
yeah, no, it's the entire raid. Well, really, it just comes down to my personal hope was something a la a Royal Rumble, which you don't like wrestling, so that's not going to win for you.
I don't know
but
wrestling.
You do. Okay, my apologies. That wasn't a gotcha. That was I'm talking. I'm trying to get through the conversation. That was not an attempt at a gotcha.
I'm only correcting because we're in front of an
You
audience.
don't
We're
know
good.
wrestling, but I know you do like when you have to go back and fight through all the bosses.
Yes,
and that's what I thought we were heading toward, and I really think it was the only way you could have made a satisfying end to the Arcadian, whether you're into wrestling or not. And to just be like, it's a snake worm, was just, yeah. I really like this raid, and the final fight is the biggest ball drop of the whole raid for me.
I think this is a fascinating conversation. I think he'd look real cool if I was like flipping through an Arcadian art book and I'm like, holy freaking shit, that's awesome. And then I go to the next page. I can get out of your way here and just like let you rank it low. You know, I don't need to stop you. I don't need to have this.
This is like a windmill slam in the sea for me.
I am not dying on this hill.
You're really?
I would have.
You're just like, I like this. I like snake dragons.
Hell
and that's
yeah.
it. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I personally think it's a pretty cool monster. I would never put up a fight for
I think if this was like fight 1, it's an easy B. I think because it's fight 12, like it should be punished.
I would be so checked out. If there was an army charging me saying, boo, I would leave. I would quit. I would defect.
The only thing making me want to start this in D is the song.
I mean, I put it in an A, but it's already pretty crowded in there, so I'm pretty happy not letting that happen.
I just want it known that I think this ending should be punished with a D rank.
Because of what it did to the overall. I mean, maybe it was for people like me that didn't really know the wrestling vibe, and they just were like, Final Fantasy's fantastic, and people will think it's bad if it ain't fantastic enough in the end.
They were already fantastic because they turned into soul-addled monsters.
The F isn't for wrestling. It's for fantasy.
You already got it in literally every fight when they turn into soul-fueled monsters.
I know, I've gotten to do this plenty of times.
Yeah.
We fought in plenty of big things as part of things.
Yeah.
Take it. You want it? B? Can I be you? Can I be you there?
No.
No?
No, I think this is a C. I think this is under Dancing Green.
Under Dancing Green?
It's not a good theme.
Imagine some pride you might have in defeating him someday. Would you like him more?
It doesn't even have a theme.
Everything burns?
No, like it doesn't have a vibe. What's the vibe?
The vibe is a monster slaying.
There's a monster and it's in a room. Cool.
An opera house, no less.
Why? Why is it in the opera house, Kyle?
Well, because that was the place that he personified as. We're not supposed to use lore, though.
Okay.
So you can't use the wrestling, that it was a bummer at the end of a wrestling. As
I can
fuel
when
against it.
every fight is wrestling.
You don't think it understood the assignment?
100%.
Okay.
It does a little bit feel like we can't top what came before it, so why try to me?
I can't. I can't. I want more dancing green.
You can put Dancing Green above Brute Bomber if you want.
I was honestly thinking of doing this. That's what I was kind of thinking.
I still just think Dancing Green's a bit of a lame boss.
Oh, he's lame, but I just don't know on the same tier as what you think. What your mind perceives Lindworm to be is less cool than Dancing Green, and I cannot abide that. You think
then why are you putting him up to B?
Wait a minute, what did I do? You're right. How did I do this? Okay, hang on. Hang on. I just can't imagine looking at Lindworm and thinking that model is less cool than Dancing Green.
I can't imagine having played all of Final Fantasy XIV and feeling anything other than disappointment looking at the Lindworm.
But I want more Dancing Green to happen because I want more fights like Dancing Green to be invented. Could I have this? Just for what?
Sure, because they're kind of an amalgamation of just things I don't enjoy in my mind.
I mean, like I said, I am fully like, I'm not dying on this hill. I'm not dying on this hill.
Did you put him in D?
Yeah. Do you want him there?
I feel like I'm going to get blamed for it, but that's where I would have put him. But that's not where you would have put him, so it's not a representation of us finding some sort of compromise.
Okay, then he goes in C.
Okay.
I put him in A personally. But there's also, my A isn't as packed. But this is the coexistence we find ourselves in. I think this is pretty decent.
I'm just glad we agreed on Sugar Riot.
I
thought I was going to have to fight you on that.
No, Sugar Riot's definitely the best
I
on
am
here.
so pleased with our friendship that we've just showed up like, yeah, this is awesome, right?
Yeah.
And that just makes me happy.
I think those are more important fundamentals than agreeing on what you disagree on. Though we both didn't like Tyrant, so I guess we really like the buns.
I was expecting you to be fighting tooth and nail for Tyrant because Ella's in bias. I was expecting you to fight more for Brute Bomber because I remember you liking that fight. I thought we were both going to agree on Dancing Green straight to hell.
I think
this is more or less where I expected it to go. I didn't think you were going to say Lindworm A. I thought you were going to say Lindworm B.
I mean, that's where I find an agreeable place for it as a model, as a fight, as a standalone thing. Of course, I agree with you completely. Like, why do a theme? Juice yourself. Do the cyberpunk full of needles thing. Like, somehow be a wrestling president. Plus, you kind of have like a steroids vibe going on, so eat some more souls rather than just an egg. Like, yeah, lore-wise, whatever. It's a weird fight.
Lore-wise, it really drives me nuts because it just felt out of left field.
No,
but fight-wise, it's just like I don't know. We haven't done a bring everything back yet, and if you were ever going to do it, it would have been this.
Yeah,
and they didn't.
And a lot of this comes down to I want to see more Lindworms. I want more Shinryu fights where you run across backs. I want to feel more. The more interactive I feel with a boss in an MMO, the happier I am. And that's why, despite how much clunk there is in a Monster Hunter, I still choose to play those games. Because I really hate a lot of what Monster Hunter brings to the table. With its inventory bloat and its...
Yeah,
but boy, climbing on top of a thing is badass.
It really is.
Like what you put into it.
Honestly, the more of it I play, particularly after last year with Wilds, want from Wilds is the great sword controls. I want everything else to go back to the way World did it.
And to me, that's no different than D&D. You got to haul your books and your bag and your dice, and you go to your friend's house, and what are we having? And we order, and it's like, it's this whole freaking affair. But man, once you're there and you're locked in, good times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I want to pose an additional challenge here at the end.
Oh God, what are you doing? What is he doing?
We had everybody vote over the course of the stream, and before the stream started, as it were, what their tier list would be.
Oh, we're gonna guess?
We can do the real-time thing and see if it changed, or we can guess.
Well, this isn't where we think they would put it. This is where we would put it.
Okay.
Can you copy and paste this real quick, and we can very quickly guesstimate? Can you just go to a fresh one of these?
Yes. Yeah, let me just make a new one. Yeah. We'll just get a new link here.
Yeah, let's do that. Boy, I wish I brought a snack. You don't have any snacks in here, do you?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There's
can
meat
I?
sticks up there,
thank
and then there's,
God.
yeah.
I am ravenous.
Go for it.
Oh, while you set this up.
Okay, here we go. This is a copy.
Well, where are the thighs?
Okay, now... All right, now we know what we did. Let's just, for ease of use, we'll put everything into D.
You know those bars up here, do you?
The kind of chocolatey ones?
I don't know what ones. Even the fruit ones.
Yeah, I've got bars in there. Let me go get them.
Oh, do you have to leave the room?
No, they're in the closet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's so much shit in the closet.
Okay.
You might get lost.
Kyle's gonna get me a snack. I have, on many occasions, called Kyle a snack. It will now be literal. Ugh. All Kyle needs to enjoy a raid boss is Imagine Dragon. That doesn't sound like Imagine Dragons. Thank you. Thank you much.
Music. Imagine.
Oh.
Dragons.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's a...
Well, there wasn't a comma, but yeah. Yeah. Y'all, I read the other day that Oxford comma is apparently a telltale sign of someone doing writing with AI, and that pisses me off to no end because I am like a ride or die Oxford comma user. And that makes me just so furious that we might as a society be moved away from the Oxford comma so that we're not accused of writing with AI. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I was reading a thing that it comes up commonly. This thing is dense. Oh, that's tasty. What is that? Dates. Do I like dates? I don't think I've ever had a date. No, I don't think they have to get over it.
You know, it is easier to get in and out of these than the couch.
I've never had a date in my life. This is tasty.
I mean, it's got chocolate in it, so... You know.
Oh, it's chocolate in this?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it was just peanut butter chocolate.
They make a big deal about, you know, the healthy shit. But the chocolate helps the dates out a lot. Okay. Yeah, no. All right. So what we're doing is we got a tier list here. And we're going to guess what you all did in the pinned comment.
Okay.
So get on over to that pinned comment and vote in the tier list. I want to know what you said about commas, but I don't want to make you rehash it.
Huh?
I don't know. Everyone's talking about commas. What did
Oh,
you say about commas?
I was reading a thing the other day that Oxford commas are really common in AI writing, and so it's becoming one thing people are looking out for to try and discern if like papers being handed in at school or AI
Oh,
written.
sure. Just like Rogue Mage says with dashes and overuse of emojis. And
Yeah. Because I really like the Oxford comma. You don't use Oxford commas, I've noticed.
I don't know what that is.
Oxford comma would be like adding a comma before the word and.
Oh,
when you're linking multiple commaed.
Oh, that's because I don't know how to use that. Yeah.
Well, it's grammatically correct either way. It's kind of a stylistic choice. I prefer it because to me, when this is super technical and nerdy, but yeah, when two things are linked by and not a comma, I'm thinking of them as a unison, like peanut butter and chocolate, not peanut butter and an individual thing of chocolate.
Now, the commas I love the most are the kind where you say, you know, Stephanie, comma, who was the older sister, comma, and then you continue your statement. Those are good ass commas. They're basically brackets. Anyway, let's. Oh, well, you're finishing your snack.
If you don't mind.
No, not at all.
I'm just over here pigging out with my.
Well, we'll go back to our list here. Just a little refresher. This is what we made today. It's beauteous. I would say that this entire, much like an edited video, this actual image is a lot more agreeable than our conversation. I think this image is less offensive than how we got here.
I don't know. At no point did anything feel super heated to me.
No, this was definitely our most music talk one of these a wall we've ever done, but that's also just because the music's the most different across fight to fight. Like, there's really no comparison.
Well, we're gonna get a Dawn Trail soundtrack, but it's like just the Arcadion could be its own soundtrack. This is a track list long enough to be an album in and of itself. Which every raid is like that, but this has such a strong theme.
I mean, there's iconic songs as part of raids, but there's no way there is another raid in this whole game that has the breadth of music.
We got literal theme songs for every boss, except for the one that doesn't fit the theme of the raid.
Well, I mean, wasn't the previous ones just 1, 2, 3, all the same song, and then 4 had the unique song?
Was that true? That can't be true, because you have Eden and you have like a new version of Leviathan. You have a new version of Titan that they made.
That is true. Yeah, I guess Eden did have some extra sparkle.
Some are like that? Okay. Yeah, I can't think of the music in Pandemonium. Huh. Excuse me. It's not easy for me to get to my mute button. But yeah, there you have. There's our wall.
All right.
And now let's very quickly try and guess what our audience voted for.
Okay, I can go for the easy ones, which I'm pretty sure like this got S, and I think Sugar Rush seemed agreeable. Should we go in order though?
Sugar Riot?
Yeah, Sugar Riot.
I don't think everyone likes Sugar Rush. Fuck, now I'm doing it. Bleep. I don't think everyone likes Sugar Riot as much as we do.
Yeah. All right.
I bet Sugar Riot was A. Waifus, just, it's the internet, so just throw waifus in S.
So just kind of...
No, Wicked Thunder goes in S because Booba. Black Cat does not go in S because not sexy enough for the internet. Honeybee's going to go in S because memes.
Okay. So you think the chat is just meme lords?
Yeah. Tyrant's going to go B because everyone either thinks he's the most forgettable thing in the world or claps because reference.
Ooh, that's rough. You wouldn't even go for thirst, like someone wants to, ride down those lumpy sausages?
I hadn't thought about
do their laundry on the abs.
We are two straight men. It's showing. I apologize.
Yeah, we try to check ourselves here,
Yeah.
but I mean, I honestly feel like Brute Bomber got more crotch time than Tyrant.
Yeah, but Brute Bomber, you can't. There's a mouth on his freaking torso.
I'm,
That poses quite the challenge.
unless you are like a demon of bile, I really don't like mouth torsos. You have to be like actually disgusting for me to be into torso mouth.
I think Brute Bomber's C. I think, let's see, Dancing Green I bet is A or B.
Oh yeah, you think everyone had? I mean, I
Yep.
think people liked it.
I bet Abominator's low.
That seems like just kind of a lame fight that no one would have any. I mean, you know, don't let me judge you. No kink shame.
I bet Howling Blade is A. Extremes I would start in B. And I think the people agree with me.
You think the worm is that bad?
I don't think he's D, because people, if they listen to us and they consider music, Everything Burns is a certified hit. Like, almost everyone seems to like it. It seems quite popular. But I think I have never felt less pushback in my when I don't like something in Final Fantasy 14. It does not matter what it is I hear about it. People come to tell me I suck and I'm wrong and I'm a hater. I haven't heard a peep about saying that the final boss of Arcadion was a bit disappointing.
I have the advantage of people are like, that's the most vile opinion I've ever heard in my life. Never change.
You just had insane opinions for so long that if people are still watching, it's because they like them.
Okay, yeah, we weeded them out early.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's possibly C. I don't think he's as far as D. I think we have too much. This is a compliment. We have far too many positive people in our community. So I think we have to take that into account. So
All right.
I don't think anything mentioned D. All right. Do you like this? Do you think this is I've been doing a lot of talking. Do you disagree with any of this?
This all seems really agreeable.
Order was going to be tough. Like I think we count it as a win if we got the tier right.
I'll try to do a little ordering here.
I think Honeybee's the winner.
I bet you from what we've seen, the Yan memes made people angry, more angry at Yan, and they started saying they hate Sugar Riot, and then by saying it so much, they started to believe it. So I think Sugar Riot's actually lower. I think they're wrong.
The
but
Yan memes were so fun, though.
Yeah,
There was so much fan art, and people were really excited when the plush got made. I'm thinking Sugar Riot's lower just because there's people who are just like, ooh, rap. And I think that's a shame to live your life that way. But those people exist. I just wouldn't invite them over for a house party.
There's just so much fun music.
Nothing else rhymes with orange, man.
Black Cat. And maybe that is right. I don't feel like they like Dancing Green though. Like everyone just wanted him out of the way. People would log in, would party find that so they didn't have to do it with friends.
Yeah, Tyrant low B probably. I think the haters exist, but there's definitely people who are just like, I like Behemoth Man, and that's valid. That is okay.
I think people like that fight though.
It's a cool fight. You get smacked across skyscrapers.
I think Everything Burns is just.
Everything Burns is gonna carry that fight.
Final Fantasy 14.
I think Abominator beats Standard Bomber.
Music carries though, in Final Fantasy 14. It's a big reason. It's why I checked out the game.
Yeah. We've seen stats on people who run Savage, so I don't think Savage is gonna impact a lot of this.
Yeah.
Unless people are watching the race impact their.
I mean, certainly right now.
They could.
Yeah, there's a lot of beloved streamers doing the racing, so
yeah,
probably a good chance. And that could honestly raise up Tyrant because of exposure. So I think this is pretty safe. I wonder if I can. You know what I could do? Let's see. I wonder if I drag this up. if I could like reveal it wave by wave like this. If I, really make this dramatic. All right.
Oh, but we're starting at S.
Oh,
It'd be a better reveal to go from the bottom.
Hang on. Okay.
Can you just scroll really fast?
All right, here we go. Don't look, Garrett. Don't look.
All right, you just scroll really fast.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, so.
Wait, let's see if we can make room for this.
You should have our guesses below.
I can do that. Okay. And then I think you can what?
I guess you just tap back. All right, so did we have anything in D?
No, we had nothing in D. So this is our guesses.
All right, so show me the D row. We want to see nothing.
Oh, I got scared there. Should have
Kyle.
Okay.
Oh, nothing in D.
Nothing in D.
Nothing in D.
No Ds.
Nothing in D. Wait, stop. What are you doing?
I gotta show
Stop.
chat. The problem is this is taller than chat.
Well, then
is.
sort your shit out.
Wait, okay, fine. I tried to be dramatic. I'm trying. Okay, hang on. Okay. All right.
Could have made an adjustment.
There we go. Okay, so nothing in D. Nothing in D.
We already saw it.
No, I know, but we're rewinding
So
time.
Brute Bomber and C.
So they did do Brute Bomber, but that's C? Okay, so we were right about that, but people like the Abominator more.
I think Abominator is a phenomenal mechanical fight. And I think the people agree. Also, I think we probably have some people who really like that song.
Wait, hang on. You're on most votes, not average?
What?
Wait, what?
You gotta scroll to the top, Kyle. It's a travesty.
Okay, wait, how does that work?
You clicked on the
most votes, average votes? What would be the difference?
I don't get that.
Average would average out what the score. Oh, so if like.
Why is there an option?
I guess because this would be. So it received the most votes to be S, but average, if lots of people put it in D and lots of people put in S, it would then say that is a C.
Why doesn't it just give you a unadulterated, this is where the.
Because both would be very different.
Oh. Huh. I've never done this with Tier Maker.
Yeah, me neither.
All right, so we're going to do a vote within a vote. Start a poll.
Okay.
Most votes. Average.
Oh, ooh, yeah.
Start.
So
what do you want? What do you want, y'all?
what should be what we use here?
Most votes is currently running away with it. Oh, we're getting real close. You want to flip a coin?
Oh God, it really is.
It's
evening out.
equalizing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if they're very different first. Okay.
Yeah. Let's just
Let's
click and
just see what happens.
click. Nothing in S.
When you average things, nothing will be in S. That makes
so
perfect sense.
most voted is
So it's actually pretty much the same shape.
but a handsomer list
Yeah,
on most votes. Okay.
but more squeezed in the middle. Okay,
All right.
cool.
So C,
All right, cool.
they put Brute Bomber. I believe we got that one.
Yep,
Check our list.
but we didn't. But we didn't get Abominator right.
Correct. So where did they put Abominator?
B.
B. Low B.
Low B. With
Okay.
Howling Blade, actually. I think we Howling Bladed up in A.
Okay. All right. That's probably my Savage bias going in there.
Black Cat B. We ranked a little high for them for waifu. Our own Black Cat also did climb up a bit, so
Yeah.
pretty close though.
Who's low in A?
Low A, that'd be Lindworm. There's a lot of worm lovers.
Wow.
Yeah, big worm energy.
Some
Nice.
big fans of text on screen that says Lindblom.
Good job, y'all. They were all just gagging when they saw Shinryu, and then in love when they saw William. We got a bunch
I
of
guess.
Shinryu haters, just
Yeah.
like me.
Wow. Yeah. Tyrant and A. Y'all have low
Whoa,
standards.
Tyrant. Yeah, Tyrant did go high. Huh. I want average vote. Yeah, Tyrant's top of B.
Wow.
People
yeah.
like Tyrant more than us.
Wow.
Huh. Why? I said that more aggressively than I meant to.
I mean, I literally said that they have low standards, so
if
the bar is high.
If you voted for Tyrant, what was the discerning factor in the Tyrant voting? It's less my low standards, it's more my thirst.
He hot? Okay.
He's all around fun. Best fight of the tier for me.
Wow.
I've actually heard that from our own raid team members that 11 is just a really good time.
Well, that's savage. Like, is everyone else saying it's fun? A savage raider? Because I thought the normal was... I didn't really even remember it once it was over. We did it this week.
Super clean mechanics.
I guess more people like arena rock. Yeah, a lot of people saying they like the music. All right, cool. All right.
You got A there for the bros.
Honeybee is lower than I thought. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So I think of Honeybee as just like the probably most famous character in the Arcadion.
Yeah. I mean, granted, you know, times have changed. Wow.
I really appreciate y'all getting sugar right that high. I feel like I've had to eat a surprising amount of shit for liking Sugar Riot so much.
Oh. And Dancing Green up in S.
Yeah, y'all are just wrong for that. I'm sorry.
I think we all just want to see that fight more. You know, we want to see more things like it. Make them do things more like it.
Yeah. Wicked Thunder definitely getting the thirst bump.
Oh, big time.
The fight's good. It's not that good, though. It's not the best fight of the raid. It is a pretty solid normal, though.
It is.
It's a really good normal. You know what? It's a very good normal fight.
In terms of all around solid normals, I think it is probably the most solid. Feel like you fought a good battle normal.
Sugar Riot is also a good normal. Actually, all of these are pretty strong normals. I would say, for me, the exception is Dancing Green, but it's definitely a memorable normal, Dancing Green, whether I like it or not. The theming is there.
So, by clicking on this, I can see more information. And we can see that, like, just how many S's were put in here for Wicked Thunder, as opposed to Sugar Riot actually got higher because overall people voted higher, but it wasn't such a slam dunk S engagement.
Yeah. Oh, Dancing Green was close.
And Dancing Green was pretty contested.
Yeah.
Honeybee just won out A hard. I bet you just like us, these A's are pretty strong in A. Oh, there's quite a bit of B there and some S's even.
Huh.
Lindworm getting quite a few S's as well. Okay, that's clear. Just a knockdown from A. Solid B.
Yep.
Oh, that's just law of average. Look at that curve. Perfect, unoffensive, but that's a big meh curve.
That's a lot of C's. My word.
And these would be the exact same.
So who was most hated? Who got the most D votes?
Well, yeah, let's see who... What? Oh, we got some Honeybee hate.
Wow, some people really hate Honeybee.
Honeybee haters.
Not down with the kawaii.
You be hating. Did anyone... 1% indeed.
Wow.
And we got a 1% here for D'ing Wicked Thunder. So yeah, Honeybee. I guess that would be most contested.
Well, all I gotta say is that if FF9 isn't the biggest stream we've ever done, I will never listen to a thing stream has to say again.
Wait, why is that?
Because what? I guess you like seeing the word Lindblom on screen. Like,
well, if it's not, we know that FF9's not going to play the song because that came out well after it. I think they just like the song. I don't think it's actually the fact that the worm.
Song.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people were like wanting to burn you at the stake for saying that the Lindworm is cooler than Shinryu. So I don't think people are voting for it because they think the boss is cool.
No, I think they're voting for it because the song is cool.
Or we got one guide. Who knows?
Well, technically, we got, I don't know, what do you want? I mean, you can, got like 100 guide.
No, I mean, trying to read what, like, out of chat talking to us, not the votes.
No, the Lindworm is from 11, Lindblom is from 9. And
We know this
I
already.
don't think there was a...
We're not bringing it up because we know this already. Yeah. That's why I was saying if you're clapping for reference, the reference is text on screen because the boss itself isn't a reference.
Yes, yes. Well, let's go back to this and say there it is.
There's the only list that matters. Our list.
Well, that is the list that was built here today on stream.
This is our list because it's on our channel. You can make your own list.
We did it. We did it.
But don't at me.
Or, you can at me if you want. Thanks for participating, everybody. Thanks for joining today.
Woo. You can at me about Tyrant. I'm curious why you like Tyrant.
The answer seemed to be clear. He fun and he handsome.
If your answer is he's fun, I want to know what version you fought.
That's fair.
I want to know what version you fought. Clearly, there's more going on with Savage. Because that was a hell of a wall. But, yeah.
He tosses an arena at you. Normal. Seeing normals, both.
They do just like platform throwing. That is the coolest part of the fight.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm with you on that. That's cool as shit. That is very neat.
One trick behemoth.
I also do just kind of always enjoy a meteor. I'm not a complete hater, but
I don't like him as a not tank because I never know if I should help or run away.
Putting things lower for me on Arcadion overall was just like as if you've committed the crime of boring me, not because I was actually like mad about anything. I would say the closest I'm mad about a fight is Dancing Green.
It's always like, wow, look at this healer, toxic, didn't get in the meteor, or ugh,
I can't believe he stood in the
what
meteor.
a dumbass stood in the meteor.
Well, that's how I feel about anytime I see magnetization mechanics. I'm all like, well, do I want to attract or do I want to repel? And I say that, and immediately chat fills with, well, Garrett, opposites attract. I'm like, that's not the question.
Nope.
That's not the question.
The one I like is...
The question is, does this fight want me to repel or does this fight want me to attract? And you never know until you try it a few times.
What I like is a circle with 4 circles inside of it, because that means half the team should be in there, and roughly, if we all die, like, good chance you tried, and you probably were running to the other one to help, and someone started running. It's everyone's fault.
Witch Hunt is pretty much a circle that you make yourself without the lines.
That's more of a clock kind of thing.
What shape is a clock, Kyle?
Clocks are circles. You can have your Witch Hunt. And I'll enjoy the end of Arcadion more than Garrett did. Thank you all for watching.
Wow.
And that's where this would fade to black if it was actual video. And then it was, the patrons and all that.
I had fun today.
Thank you all for joining.
Good time.
Oh yeah, I do have this up. Yeah, I can absolutely do this. Thank you all for joining us today for this live recording, live broadcast of the Arcadion tier list.
Yes, I do appreciate it very much. Thank you, everybody. Huge thanks to our patrons. Check out supportourbromance.com, all that stuff. We are offline tomorrow?
Yes, we're recording stuff tomorrow.
Offline tomorrow. We'll be back Monday. We'll be talking to Sydney and Shenpai about the Savage tier as a whole. Arcadion as a whole. Race the world first. Stinking some art.
Probably Dawn Trail in general.
Dawn Trail. Yeah, we're just going to have a big old talk.
Yeah, and then we're MSQ.
But not about MSQ.
Not about MSQ.
Because we haven't played it yet.
Because we'll be doing that later in the week.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Thursday.
Has Shenpai played it yet?
I have no idea. They probably had a holiday like us, right? So who knows?
Germany observes Christmas.
Well, yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea.
I have no clue.
I have no idea. We'll have to ask.
Yeah, same one
on Monday.
Yeah. Anywho.
Bye everybody.